begin the recap. Alright. Welcome everyone to session 23 of the Dreaded Isles of Pandakorr. Quick recap from our last session. After Regis had acquired the pink little orb from beneath that tree, you guys decided to kind of book it outside of the colored wood because you were dealing with that earth type creature that was really interested in Regis carrying the orb. Eventually it was passed on to, is it Fomher? Who has it?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, alright, yeah. So Fomher currently has the orb.
After Baby had it for a short time.
Oh yeah, very short time. Baby had acquired it during camp for a brief moment. And sorry about that. And you guys have been resting. You know, you left the colored wood. You found your nice little camp that you made a couple of days, prior to, and then you guys started taking watches for the evening. Most of them were uneventful. And then on Leicester's watch, a loud crash was heard, and something landed right in the middle of camp, and it roared a draconic roar that I can't do. And that's kind of where we are. So as soon as I find the map...
Oh, good. It's a baby dragon.
I will eat the baby.
Come on, just
here we go.
growl into the mic. No, you want.
So let me make sure.
So one thing I can do is like dinosaur noise.
All right, go ahead. Be a dragon for me.
Oh no.
On the spot.
Okay, one sec. I don't want to whack anything.
Oh yeah, you get into it. There you go. Hey, that was pretty good.
I don't know.
And make that sound.
I could just make weird noises like that.
That's good shit. That's good. I like that. All right. It makes that sound really loud. And it wakes everybody up. Okay, real quick before we even start, can everybody see everybody's hit point bar?
No.
Really?
I cannot see Regis or Duthryn's. Or the dragon.
Okay, so Regis. Let's get Regis's going.
But yeah, that's what putting up with me when I get bored is like. I just start making shit like that.
That's
noises.
pretty impressive. I've been practicing voices and different things, and it's like I keep turning into Bernie Sanders. I'm serious. Like when I'm doing my voices, it's like I gotta bring this guy into my game, and maybe I'll have him DM a session. I am asking you once again to roll initiative. Alright, and
yeah, I can just do creature sounds. I can do creature sounds and Stitch.
Stitch. Oh, turkey your butt off. Alright, can you see Regis's now?
Knock up a turkey.
I can see Regis's now.
Okay, who else is
That's
missing?
okay.
Who else is missing?
I only have Alcaeus's besides my own.
You'll only see Alcaeus's, alright?
Well, now I see Regis.
Alright, cool. Let's get Fomher. Okay.
Okay,
There it
we go.
is.
Fomher's rocking now. Alright. Who is anybody missing?
Duthryn, I don't see.
You don't see Duthryn. Okay. Let's get Duthryn.
There we go.
There it is.
I
Alright.
assume does his homunculus is supposed to have one?
Yes. Let me bring that up.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't.
Okay.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
back, and then dragon, I do not see.
Okay, dragon, does everybody see babies?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, move
Alright,
a
cool.
little
And then the dragon. Let's get this set up real quick. Yeah, they
It's a
forced the
friendly
switch.
dragon, right?
Always. They forced the switch. I think it was yesterday maybe, or the day before. And I'm trying to slowly catch everything up. Does everybody see the dynamic lighting on this map? Or is it just open?
Yeah.
Alright.
I assume it's there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean,
nice.
if you can see like things blocked, like the black bars from the trees, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
that
it
would
is.
be fine.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, let me do this. Dragon's hit points real quick. Come on. Roll 20 is acting a little slow for me, so bear with me.
Mm.
Okay. What about now?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you see the numbers or just the bar?
Just the bar.
Okay, sweet. All right.
Yeah, the only numbers I see are my own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it should be for everyone. All right, cool. Yeah. Did everybody roll initiative?
Not yet.
No.
No,
Yep.
I was waiting until we were done.
Yeah, everybody go ahead and roll initiative when you get a chance. Yeah, everyone is woken. Oh shit! Everyone is woken by this. Oh my god! By this loud crash as this thing lands into the middle of camp. I was gonna have a surprise everybody, but I don't want to do that. So, stupid dragon make a lot of noise. My sheet's loading up. It's taking me a while. Bear with me.
It's a big dragon. It takes a while. Well, it's not a big dragon in the scheme of things.
It's
But
not that big.
I've seen people's tables where they pull out a giant fucking creature.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine that has the Tiamat
Oh,
quote unquote miniature,
Nice.
and we on a one shot we fought it.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So before we continue, what do we all decide on the armor? Who's wearing armor and who's not wearing armor?
I'm wearing mine because it's
Okay.
just studded
Yeah.
leather. But
yeah, I think
I-
that's just over.
I do have mine being medium armor, but it doesn't affect me based
you're in a
on
trance,
what we
you're
what we
fine.
showed.
So I guess it'll be Alcaeus.
Yeah.
I didn't spend enough hit dice to warrant not sleeping in heavy armor. I don't have exhaustion, so
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Cool. All right. So everybody will wake up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that everybody? Oh yeah, Matt's not here. Okay. Okay, Leicester, you're up. This thing lands right next to you. It makes that sound you make. Yep, thank you.
What's my chance that animal friendship will work on this thing?
Try it. Try it. Find
Is
out.
it too smart?
What's your passive arcana?
Passive arcana. Let me go look at the. Ooh, 9.
9. You don't know. You're gonna have to try. Your species are beasts.
For
Actually, you know what?
hire.
No. Your species enemy is beasts. You know that this is not a beast.
Yeah. Oh. So it's, that wouldn't work then. Oh,
I'll
it's
give
too
you
smart.
that.
It's
My
too
map
good.
is still blurry. I can't believe
Too
it.
good. Okay. Oh, this thing is very close to me. Well, I guess I'll just. This ain't gonna go well. I'll just take out my hand axe then, because it's too fucking close to me. I don't imagine this will go well, but I'll just swing.
Okay. Yeah, you quickly grab your hand axe,
Oops.
from your pack, and you swing.
Ignore that too.
Yeah,
Ignore
you
the
hit
two.
it. You hit it. This thing is roaring like right in front
Okay.
of your face, and you wind up catching it right on its chin. All right. What else?
Bad dragon. I just made myself laugh. Don't mind that.
You get 2 attacks with that. If you
I
want.
can't. Oh, I can. Oh, okay. I shoot it. Not shoot. I do. Oh no. I hand axe again.
You'll shoot with the hand axe.
Okay. Yeah, so you come across, you knock it on its chin, it roars in your mouth, and it's like, not in your mouth, in your face.
I swallow it whole.
Sorry. And a bunch of like saliva, and stuff.
You can't reveal Leicester's final form like that. That's not fair.
and then you come and you whack it again, and you hit it this time like on the side of his cheek. And its head is decent sized. You know, the head is probably, I don't know, 2.5, 3 feet long, so it's pretty big. And you whack it again. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Regis, you're up.
My turn.
So, 2 quick questions. I rolled a nat 20. Does that mean I get 2 turns? Is that how that works?
Yeah, but Leicester rolled a nat 20 also.
Okay, so it's after.
Yeah, so you go.
It's my first time, so that's what I'm asking.
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna go, right? And then we're gonna restart the initiative. Leicester's gonna go right after you.
Okay, cool. I just wasn't sure. So I will cast Bless at first level on Fomher, Leicester, and Alcaeus.
All right, cool. Let me get a D10, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so you cast
And
Bless.
then-
So whoever got the Bless spell, go ahead and mark your tokens. And what that'll do is that allows you to add a D4 to every attack and saving throw for the next minute, unless the spell is broken previously.
Oops.
And then I will use my bonus action to attempt to push this thing away from me with my telekinesis.
You go to shove it, and between Alcaeus and Fomher, it'll bump into either one of those, but it doesn't move. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Leicester, back to you.
I am a simple man. I will whack it again.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, so you're just there and, using one hand to, push its, snout away. You just keep whacking it every chance you get with the hand action. Just keep on bumping this thing right in its head. And it's just roaring.
Bad dragon. Heal.
Your axe, it will kill. Okay. Anybody watch Forge and Fire? Anybody?
I must axe
I
you.
got it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. And
I forget his name, but I get it.
yeah, I forgot his name too. I want to say Dan Boyega, but that's the guy from Star Wars, I think. All right. Regis, you're up. Okay, is my screen dark besides around the campfire because of my lack of dark vision? Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and the campfire
First-
does actually give off any light. It's like you could see the fire, but it's not producing any light.
Okay. I will disengage and just move
Oh, yeah, I should zoom out.
back
in
about
pants.
15 feet. And then, as a bonus action, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon,
Nice.
summoning a flail-like weapon with 6-sided dice on the end of it.
All right. I don't have that because I'm a bad DM. But we
Fuzzy
will.
dice.
Do you want me to use my mage hand or something?
No. Well,
Or are you gonna?
I got a flail for you, but
Okay,
I thought it was gonna be a D6 mace, so no worries.
Oh wait, is that what I told you? It's my first time using it. Use the
It's
D6
alright.
mace. We're
It's
good.
cool. No. I don't have that one ready either. But
Oh, okay. I got you.
you know, so yeah, I got a nice, pretty flail for you. Let me give you control of that. You just
No.
okay. You should be able to control that now. Can you move that around?
Yes.
Alright.
So I'll summon it right next to it, and
Okay, cool.
I'll attack it.
All right. Yeah, everybody sees this flail materialize out of nothingness, and it's just this spectral flail with big D6s instead of those spiky balls, and it swings. Go ahead, roll up. Ooh.
Well, I get to reroll, so.
Do you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Look at that.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Man.
Nice. Went from a natty 1 to a natural 20. That's half in luck. For
Love
you.
to see that.
Do we double the 7 I rolled on the damage dice, or do I roll another d8?
Roll another d8.
Okay.
Very nice.
And actually, I guess before all that, I owe you another d10, don't I? For casting.
Are we
it
in
below.
funny area?
No, actually, no. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you're good. You're good. All right, so yeah, so everyone sees this thing materialize, and it swings, and it's like what it does is it goes in a backwards arch, and it like just completely whiffs, and like these D6s bounce off the lip of the roof of the lean-to, and they flip right back onto this thing and smash it, like right on his shoulder. All right, anything else?
Nope, end turn.
Cool. All right, so nice. All right, Alcaeus. Oh no, sorry, Fomher.
Okay. So, bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step
Okay.
here. And then a couple Eldritch Blast shots at it.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, roll up. What? Okay. Oh, what a shitty roll for the damage.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Although it doubled my crit already, so
What do you mean?
on the natural 20 I didn't roll
Yeah, it does it for
like
you.
an extra D10.
Yeah.
It looks like it already did it. Okay.
Yeah, it does it for
I know last time that didn't do it. So,
you. Oh, okay.
but yeah, that will. Let's see. For my movement, I will take one step back, and that'll end my turn.
All right, cool. Yeah, everybody sees, this puff of mist appear, and then Fomher reappears a little bit of ways. 2 of these force eldritch blasts come. One hits it in its back, drawing its attention, quickly turns around, and then the second one kind of hits it right above its eye. All right, okay, so you're up.
I guess I'll have to stand up, use an action to equip my shield, take out my hammer, and I guess as a bonus action, I'm just gonna yell at it. Wisdom save.
Just meow at it. There we go.
14?
Oh, fails. Okay.
Yes! I freed the dragon with my own
It's
roar.
scared. Yeah, so it's like it gets hit in the eye. It gets hit in the eye by this eldritch blast, and then this big roar comes. It goes to roar at Fomher, and then a louder roar comes from the left, and it quickly turns, and it's like, yeah. Okay. It is frightened. Oh wow! Right, great. Just before its turn.
Leave.
All right.
Shoot.
It is
Get-
scared. I will give it. This is a scaredy face. Okay. Okay.
That's a mood.
All right,
That
I
makes it a
go.
mood.
All right. It is frightened. Is it frightened? It is frightened of you. It's frightened of you. So then, all right. So it's not frightened of anybody else. All right.
No, but why it's in visual range, it's still frightened, so it's disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh,
disadvantage.
son of a.
All right.
Son of a.
So let's see. Let's see. I mean, Duthryn's not there. So 1 for Alcaeus and 2 for Leicester, and all of the attacks will go on either or. So let's see. Ooh, Leicester.
Oh.
Okay. All right. First
Goodbye, friend.
one at disadvantage. I think that hits you. What's your AC?
13.
Yeah. All right. So 12 piercing. Right. As this thing comes and snaps at you, and bites you. As you're like wailing on its face with your axe, it like grabs your forearm. All right. So it bites you. Then it tries to claw at you. Oh wait, no. And then the stinger comes. Okay. And 18. That's gonna hit. All right. So 13 piercing. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Okay.
Add +2 to that too.
And you add a +2. All right,
If it
so
matters.
you saved. Okay. Yeah, this thing comes and it hits you with like this big stinger at the end of its tail, piercing you right in your torso. And you quickly grab your free hand and pull it out and yank it out. Just and you can feel this poison coursing through your body. So you take half, which is 14, and then you take half again because you have resistance. So 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 7.
Okay, 7. Okay.
Okay. Yep. So all right. So 13 piercing, 12 piercing. So 25 piercing total plus an additional 7 poison. Ooh. Okay. And yeah, it's gonna, I guess, kind of scurry this way. Okay. Back to the top. Leicester, Regis, you're next.
I want to scoot out of the hut now that it's made some space. I have to stay in range with it, right? Because it will attack.
Unless you want, yeah, I don't. You can get an attack of opportunity against you once you leave the threatened range.
But the attack will have disadvantage if you want to risk it. Always risk it for the biscuit. That's my motto.
Can I technically go this way? Maybe.
You can.
It
Sure.
says our one player whose character has actually died so far.
Yeah.
Oh no, I shouldn't be listening. That's
Moving through friendly
No,
squares
clearly.
is double. Okay.
double.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd be able to move like here.
And it'll get an attack of opportunity against you
And I wanna
once
do
you
that.
pass the 15-foot mark.
Maybe I'll just scoot out of the hut. Maybe I'll do that. I don't want to be in front of this one though. And if I move to like here, is that an attack? Am I still in its range, or will it? How
You don't
close
know.
do I have to-
You gonna move there?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. It will roll a d3. We'll see which one it uses: the claw, the bite, or the stinger again. In that order.
D3. Where the heck is a D3?
Oh, you're gonna have to do it manually. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
I.
or you can roll a d6 if that's easier for you.
Oh, thank you. I don't remember the codes.
Okay, so a 1. Okay. All right. So a bite. At disadvantage, your AC 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits you for another 15 points of piercing. So it says,
Too squishy.
yeah, so it's like as you leave the lean-to and try and scurry away, this thing just, tries to like grab you like with its wing, and there's a claw, like at the elbow part, or not the elbow, but the wrist. Sorry, and it catches you. No, you can move. Keep moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't stop you from moving. It just hits you
Oh, okay. Okay.
as you were moving.
It doesn't have the sentinel feet, thankfully.
Thankfully.
Okay.
Yeah, so 5, 10.
I'm bad at counting 15. 20.
You move 15 feet so far.
25. 25. I'm bad at counting squares. There. Sure. Sure that works.
Okay. All right. That's it for you, right?
And then I'll. Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, no, you move.
And just drop my axe
Okay.
and. Right? I drop my axe and get ready for my
Well, hold on.
arrows
You
for
can
next.
still attack.
Or
You
am
just-
I not? Or
You
not?
just moved, so you still have your action
Okay.
and your bonus action.
Okay. So can I drop the axe and pull out the arrows? And...
Oh yeah. You drop your axe, have your bow, lock an arrow, let loose. ahead, roll.
tack up some blood, and then just, of course, it's worse rolls.
Plus D4s.
Go ahead. Next one.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay.
Why am
First
I
one.
so bad?
First one winds up piercing it right through its arm. The second one just kind of like flies through its wing. Like it makes a little hole, but it doesn't seem to affect it. All right. All right. You still have a bonus action?
Bonus action. What is this? Oh, that's a reaction. No, I end my turn.
Alrighty, Regis.
I'd like to cast light
Okay.
on my my sword that's in its scabbard, so right on the hilt.
Okay. What is that? 1530?
It's
the light?
20 feet of normal, 20 feet radius normal light, 20 feet of dim light after that.
Okay. Okay.
And then I will move my spiritual mace up, or flail, up
Mhm.
to him and attack.
Alright, roll up. Nice. Yeah, so it floats forward and just swings. It seems to be like trying to circle around on Alcaeus. It's like that's where its focus is right now. But that hits. Alright, anything else for you?
And I will move up 10 feet to there. No, in my turn.
Cool. Fomher, you're up. Alcaeus, you're next.
Bonus action, I am going to put Hexblade's Curse
Very
on this
cool.
thing.
Alright.
As my action, you see Fomher flare out his the hand that he normally draws his sword, and instead of the sword appearing, because it takes an action for me to summon the thing, a longbow appears.
Ooh.
And that will end my turn.
Ooh, oh, you fancy, huh? Alright, Alcaeus.
Oh, he fancy. I'm not fancy. I'm just going to hit the bitch.
Alright, go ahead, roll up. Alright, nice. Nice. Are you knocking it back?
Nah.
Alright.
I'll fight it.
Alright. 8, 10, 15, 27. Okay. Oh my god. 33 points of paladin damage. Alright. Okay. This thing. Whew. Yeah, this thing is like bleeding. It's hurting. It will disengage and begin to fly away. Can anybody do anything while it's flying?
I mean,
can shoot it.
I think it's still in range of
Yeah.
the longbow users.
I mean, it's not dashing, right? So
No, it
should be
disengage.
able to. Yeah.
Alright.
I was gonna say, it's for reaction wise, no, unless you give us thing, but you disengage from. So it would just be on whenever our next turn would come around if it's still in range.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. So it's gonna go. Oops. Come on. Let's say about there, whatever. Alright, so it's like 80 feet up in the air, and it's trying to like get above the canopy and things like that. So, Leicester, you're up.
I shoot the bitch.
Alright,
I
go
shoot
ahead,
the
roll up.
bitch.
You
I
ignore
am-
cover,
I'm
so it's
salty.
regular. It's regular for you. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, you've got what, 300 feet of range or something like that on
600.
I have no idea.
it? 600? 600.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Longbow.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Alright. And so 2 arrows go flying, and you see this thing like it drops for a second in the air and like kind of quickly corrects itself, and it's really struggling, like really struggling. Anything else, Leicester?
I don't think. I wish I could do anything. No, that's it. Entered.
Regis? 80 feet away?
Yeah, I mean, I have something to do, but the question would be, can I even see it to do it? So that'd be a question for you.
Can you see it? No.
Well, I mean, I don't have dart, so I don't know if I'm still allowed to try make an attack, seeing where
depends.
the arrow.
What's the
at
attack?
Advantage, or
What do you want to do?
it would be guiding bolt if I can see it to try.
Guiding bolt.
If I can't see it at all, then I'm not going to.
I mean, the guiding bolt, it would just be a disadvantage, right?
I mean, if that's what you tell me, then I'm going to do it. That's why I was asking.
Well, what's this spell say? Is it just an attack roll, or is it something you can see?
Yeah, it's a spell attack.
Okay, then yeah, just disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of know where it is. You know, you hear it. It's not being stealthy. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. Everyone sees this beam of holy radiant energy go flying off up into the sky, and then for a brief moment, everyone can see like the silhouette of the wings above the canopy with like the moonlight in the background, and it begins to glow this bright radiant energy, and then it just drops, and everyone hears the crashing through the trees, and then a loud thud.
I forget. Did we get a chance, or would anyone have been able to identify what the thing was?
What's your passive arcana?
10.
10. You're not sure. No, but let's see. Everybody here, nobody got a good look at it, right? Everybody. I mean, you could see it fine because I know your vision.
I mean, I got a clear look at it.
Yeah, you got a clear. I think you're the only person who got a clear look at it. So. And you're
I
not
mean,
sure
it was
what
right
that
in front of me. I do shed a little bit of dim light.
What's your passive arcana?
Yeah, Lester was checking
my
his
passive
mental
arcana
procedures.
It was in bright light with my light though. For a run too.
For like that was like a fraction of a second. What was your passive? Alcaeus?
9.
Yeah, you're not sure either. You're not sure either.
The two closest to it are the ones that are like, I don't know nothing about this arcana.
Duthryn would probably know what it is, but they're still sleeping.
Cuddled up with their octopus.
Yeah. They're sitting there with their hummus or whatever it's called.
Homunculus. Right? Anything else, Regis? To finish up the round?
I mean, I'll start moving in the direction that I saw it kind of follow the trajectory.
Well, yeah, you saw it. It glowed. While it was surrounded by the guiding light energy, and then you saw it drop. So, kind of have an idea where it is.
Heading in that direction, dragging my flail behind me.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself. Fomher?
Which way? I don't know which way to move myself.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, like northwest.
Okay, alright.
How far out does your light go? 40 feet from you? For dim light?
40 feet for dim light.
Okay. I'm going to essentially do the same to move that direction as well, and you should see me because I'm within 40 feet of you, so.
Alright.
I kind of know where it landed. Follow me. And that will, to stay within, let me see here. Yeah, I will actually use my action to, well, with that, I'm going to use my action to dash.
Okay.
To actually get to it. It looks like.
Yep. Sounds cool. All right.
And should me to Regis. And that'll end my turn for now.
Alrighty. Okay.
I just want to make sure there's nothing else that's going to come bother us.
You looking around?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get a perception check. Alright, cool. Looking around. Seems pretty quiet.
Alright, all clear. I'm going to just sit down. Get prepared to go back to sleep.
Alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, you guys can all move freely. Damn, my map is still blurry. That's so weird.
Zoom in, zoom out.
Yeah, I did. Yep. So.
Keep doing it till it works. It's my only trick.
Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. That's how digital drawing happens. Alright.
Oh.
Alright. Yeah, you guys move freely, whenever you like.
I mean, I'd kind of like to examine, even though I don't know what it is necessarily, but Eric knows what it is, so does Fomher find the, or at least I think I do by the picture, does Fomher find the discerning features?
That was just at a first glance, you know, to see. If you
Okay.
want to spend time, you want to, like, take an action to try and identify this creature, you can do that.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
So let me get an Arcana check from you then.
That's great.
Alright. Alright, so Fomher's starting to look over the body. Leicester, go ahead.
Just trying to retrieve some of the arrows that got stuck in it.
Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, whatever you shot, you can get back 75%.
Okay, let's see which
So
one's
3
it.
out of 4. Alright, Regis, what are you doing? Anything?
Sorry, I am just kind of there at the moment,
Okay. Alright, cool.
checking it out.
Alright, Fomher, after spending some time looking at this, you do recognize that it is some type of dragon, and you have seen these before, you know, just in general. It's a wyvern, or a wyvern, however you want to say it, and these things do have like poisonous stingers, you know, so you can try and harvest some of that with your kits.
I would very much like to harvest some of that with my poisoner's kit.
All right, cool. All right, so you start, you know, so you go and grab your little kit, you start pulling out some vials and your little glass containers, and you start prepping to extract whatever venom you can from this creature. Anybody else doing anything?
Quickly becoming disinterested with the creature that we just slayed, I will make my way back to my bedroll as well.
Okay. All right, cool.
And I will, so I can have a chance of falling asleep, dismiss my light spell.
All right. Let's get rid of that. All right. So Fomher's gonna be out there for a little bit. Anybody else doing anything at camp?
Sitting there, tired,
All
ashamed.
right. All right, cool. Okay, so, all right, so that's gonna take some time. All right, so let me get Fomher. Let me get one of your poisoner's kit using either wisdom or intelligence. Your choice.
It's wisdom because it's only one better, but it's still better. Okay.
Okay. All right, cool. I'll let you get a dose off of that. So, all right, I will copy and paste this, and then you can copy and paste it. All right, so,
Sounds good. Good chance to check to see if you can whisper me now.
oh, good idea.
Maybe.
Let's find out. No.
I don't know where else I can change this name to not have that stuff.
That's so weird. Let's see. What is
Oh,
that?
that fucker.
No, it won't let me. But, you know, okay. All right. So and it'll like once it takes an action to apply. Okay, and it'll last for a minute or until a successful strike. And that's assuming you're not underwater or something like that.
I assume rain and things that could wash it off.
Well, no, rain will be fine. I mean, if it's like submerged,
Gotcha. Cool.
So, all right, cool. And that'll take you 15, 20 minutes or so to do. All right. So everybody else going back to sleep except for that was Leicester's watch, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So who's next?
It would be me, but I didn't necessarily get to finish my trance from what you said. But
Right, okay. Well, you can just pick up where you left off. Yeah, because you need to, in order to interrupt any the benefits of a long rest, you need to be interrupted for a full hour. So that's cool.
Okay.
We won't, get nitty gritty or whatever. All right. So, Leicester, you gonna go to bed?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Yes. What are you doing? Going back to bed, Regis?
Oh, I'm already asleep.
Okay. Cool. Everybody's sleeping. We'll get rid of the spiritual weapon. All right. Regis, you gonna sleep outside?
Oh, no, I can't really see.
There's a
So I
lean-to
will
right here.
blindly wander towards the rest of the group.
Oh, okay.
And sleep there.
Yeah, he'll bump his foot on the little wall in the beginning. All right. Okay. You sleeping outside? Or are you gonna go into lean-to?
I haven't moved my bedroll. I literally
Okay.
stood up, put on my shield, and yelled at it, and went back to sleep.
All right. Sounds good.
You're not gonna remember that in the morning. That was just a dream for you.
All right. Cool. So, Fomher, let me get a D6 from you for your first watch. You want to do anything special during your watch?
During my watch, no, nothing special I can think of.
Okay. All right, let me get a D6 from you, please. All right. Cool. Second watch. Do anything special?
No.
All right. Let me get another D6 from you, please. Sweet. Yeah. The rest of the evening is completely uneventful. You do. Actually, what's your? Let me get a perception check from you, Fomher. Oh wait, you can see it. Never mind.
As long as it's not
Oh,
blocked
wait, no.
by.
Yeah, it is blocked by the wall. Okay, never mind. Let me get a perception check from you. Okay, you did hear something tearing at the meat of the wyvern.
The bunnies.
The bunnies. The bunnies. But I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. You just figured maybe, it was just, maybe it could have been maybe just a jaguar or coyote or something. But yeah, that was that. So it'll be daytime. Everybody will get up. You get Banicula. Oh my god. You will get. Everyone gets the benefits of a long rest.
Did I hear it? Did I hear whatever was tearing at the body leave?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It was just like something. It wasn't big or anything.
Okay.
But yeah, everybody should be able to see now. Daylight. Yeah. And everybody's up. Long rest. So fix your hit points. Everybody get your spells back. If you're gonna change your spells, go ahead and pray or whatever. Yep. And actually, I gotta go take a quick 5-minute break. So everybody, go ahead and do that. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that was fun.
I love how it's like we get surprise attacked, wake up, spend 24 seconds kicking this thing's ass so it tries running, kill it as it flies away, then just go back to sleep.
Hey, I got a dose of liver poison, so that'll be fun. I'm starting a collection of poison vials because I have one from an earlier part of our adventure from before you joined us.
wants this collection to be used, or just
At some point, it's just when things are advantageous.
So it's not a coin collection. It's
No. It's going to be actually used at some point. I just started hearing the strings in this music, and that makes it much more like battle sounding than the rest of it.
Why is the monster mash stuck in my head?
I couldn't tell you.
I
You're
think beneath
wanting
this
to
and how it
dance.
triggered it. I don't know how, but it did.
Clearly, you are wanting to get Eric to suck us into Barovia and dance with Strahd.
Oh, one day I want to play a Strahd campaign so bad. Oh. I want to be tormented by the mist. That's all I know.
It's that I've been reading through Van Richten's guide since yesterday, and it's been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Anything with vampires.
I don't know. I don't know how you feel about vampiric mind flayers.
It sounds like a cool band.
Now that you say that, I hadn't put that together, but now that you say that,
See.
I'm trying to think of exactly what genre they would fall in.
Sorry about that. Okay. Hello.
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 Hello. My map is still blurry. All right. So
We're thinking of band names.
band names.
We just the vampiric mind flayers.
All right. That sounds like a group that'll suck. All right. I thought it was funny.
But
But
All right. All right. So what are you guys doing this morning? It's nice, beautiful weather. Got a nice warm breeze. Go ahead.
So Meister, that was a exciting event to wake up to. How you feeling? Because I think you're the only one that it took interest in.
that was fun. I have so many new scars. It's great. It's great.
Regis,
Memories.
nice blind shot there. At the end.
He's masturbating.
Fine, Regis.
That's how he
Fine,
prepares his
Regis.
spells every morning. That's gonna
This early in the morning?
Fine, Regis.
I'll
Don't accept the
eat that.
compliment. You're never doing that again.
Here's little halfling sounds.
So,
We're vulgar. Hit that
What
subscribe
about
button.
second?
You like it. I'm
now,
sorry. Continue.
now I worry. Can
Second
Regis
morning.
hear us? Or can we hear? Is he speaking and we don't hear him?
I don't know. He'll come back in 5 minutes. Oh, I heard you say that. Alright.
I did just see sound come from his. his speaker.
Heard who
Oh.
say what?
Oh, there we go.
Heard who say what?
You'll have to watch the
Eric
YouTube pod.
Eric described your very unique praying ritual as you prepare your spells in the morning.
I like it.
No one say anything.
It's
and
canon.
You can listen,
It's
you can
canon.
listen
It's canon.
to it on the recording.
Let me know. Let me know, and I'll do it every morning. I don't care.
Praise Kimball.
Him and his god, they're like this.
Yeah. Gotta roll his dice every morning.
That's a good that's a close relationship with your deity there.
Are you sure you're not a warlock? Be honest.
Closest. The closest.
Mm.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to
Fomher,
carry that one.
Fomher was trying to talk to Regis. Let's pick up from there.
So, it was a nice shot in the dark there, Regis. At the end.
That's why I praise Kimball so hard. He lets me shoot things even though I can't see them.
I got nothing.
What are you guys
Then
gonna
it
do
worked.
What are you guys gonna do for breakfast and stuff?
Wyvern.
Yeah, for real.
I'm pretty sure if we were wanting to get any of the meat off of the wyvern and attempt to cook it, I think we needed to do that after we killed it. Because something in the night was getting its fair share of the meat.
Oh, sorry, I got the munchies.
You think he's joking, he's not.
I have
There might be
rations.
something left.
Well,
I've got some rations, or we could go check it out. Or...
Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
there might be. There's probably brain left.
Yeah, Leister can see it. Alcaeus can see it. There's still a good part of the body left there. Good part.
Want some wyvern brain for breakfast? That sounds nice and protein filled.
Are we quite sure that the wyvern's edible?
Only one way to find out.
I wouldn't eat any part of the tail. Just because I know that's where its stinger's at, and I got as much poison as I could out of it last night. But
You were sucking at the poison.
I was milking the poison, yes.
So you and Regis have more in common than you think. Okay.
Ah, the inside joke is no longer inside.
Yeah, Leister, you can see. Let me get a survival or nature check, your choice, and you can add the bonuses for either beast or forest or both. Maybe, I don't know how that works.
Okay, so yeah.
All right, no, that's fine. That's fine. And then your proficiency. All right, okay. You could tell that there was some kind of jungle cat, over here, taking bits and pieces, off this creature. There's a decent amount that's remaining, but I mean, it's safe to assume that if an animal came and took from it, that's probably safe to eat.
Yeah. Or else there'd be two dead animals here.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Yeah, just get the dagger or axe, whatever's better for hunking off the chunks of meat and just get some good fillets for over the fire.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you get some nice like wyvern steaks.
We'll make kebabs.
All right, sounds good. Get enough meat to feed everyone. Take you a little bit of time, not too long. I mean, you skin it. Have some nice chunks. All right. Anybody else doing anything? Regis, you gonna change spells?
I changed a couple.
You already did? Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, I took care of it.
All right. Yeah, so you guys eat up or whatever, you know, find some miscellaneous little, fruits and scallions and get a nice little breakfast going. Eat up. Let's say it's about 8:30, 9 in the morning by the time all of that's all done. And you guys can do whatever.
So I think the plan was to head back to Jakob and try to find some information on where we should head for the next. Either get some information about this pearl or whatever.
I think it's twofold. We get information about this item, and they have information about the map we discovered inside this necklace. And then I also have to deliver that stick with 2 cocoons to Perky.
Okay, there's
Of
one more.
course.
There's 3 cocoons in total.
No,
The leaf is a bonus.
the visit the visit for you to Perky was just understood there, Alcaeus. That was, if we're heading back to the city, you visiting her is just already on the books.
I didn't realize we had something planned, but okay.
At the very least, perhaps like an actual apology for just leaving her at the doorstep of her workplace. And
I didn't leave her there.
bonking her head
I
on
tried to
getting
leave
out
her
of
there. It's different.
If we find that carving I did and your head's chopped off, we'll know how she feels.
Who knows? Maybe maybe it's a fun memory for her.
Or no memory. I hit her head pretty hard.
That's
That could be a better possibility.
Okay, well, we should just get going.
Duthryn, did you finally wake up?
Kind of look like a fish out of water.
No, that's Duthryn. They're not awake yet.
So you guys gonna start traveling?
Yeah.
All right. Are you sticking to the roads, or are you trying to cut through the woods, or what's the plan?
Same route.
I feel like we should stick to the roads, right?
Mm.
Because we know north of the path is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know south of the path is bad?
It's not that good. Last time we went off the path, Alcaeus lost
His life?
Hector and
No.
Trevor, whatever their names were.
I almost lost them. That's rude. I don't even remember their names. It's been so long.
Was it Hubert, Richard?
Hubert. Yeah, there you go.
Richard. I forgot the other one.
Hubert, Richard, Armin.
Oh yeah. Armin. Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. That was your squire.
Yeah, he's gone. I don't know where he is.
That was the one you lost off the boat, right?
Yep. And then
Well, he might still show up. Look how many people off the boat we found.
that's one of the things I'm looking for. This
He
possibility.
could be spit out.
Oh, none of my maps are loading. Like,
Maybe he'll
everything's-
steal Perky from you. We don't know.
Everything's so
I
blurry.
mean, he is leaning. It's possible.
Mm.
I think we stick to the roads then.
Mm.
Maybe we'll take some chances exploring the forest a little later on, but for now.
All right, I'm gonna reboot because my map is super blurry. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, whoever's watching. Just trying to get this nice and cleaned up. I'll probably get the red bar. See what's going on with roll 20. Do. Hello, hello.
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 All right. Hey, it finally cleared up. Awesome. Okay. All right. What are you guys doing?
We have Matt, by the way, Eric. I don't know if you heard that.
You have what?
Matt's here.
Oh,
I don't
sweet.
know if you
Hello,
heard
Matt.
it.
I can't hear.
Hello.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Sorry about all that.
No worries.
You can't
That's
hear
all
me.
right. I can hear you.
Okay.
No, you
good.
can. You're
Can you hear
good.
me now? Matt? Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
just-
that's the last time this happens.
yeah, that's all right. Things happen. But just, you didn't miss too much. The group was attacked by a wyvern overnight. It kind of laid into Leicester a bit, and then tried escaping, and then it was pretty much like shot out of the sky between Regis and Leicester, and then fell to the ground. You guys finished taking your watches throughout the night. You got a long rest, so if you need to, go ahead and up your hit points or whatever else you got going on. And then you guys spent some time eating breakfast, and you guys are deciding to leave camp, and it's about like, what did I say, 8:30, 9:30 in the morning, something like that.
Yeah.
So that's it. Pretty simple. And you guys are gonna stick on the road? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. The marching order is gonna. Oh, page unresponsive. Shit. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right. All right. So marching order, we're gonna have Leicester out in the front, and then what's the order behind that?
The middle. Safety in the middle.
I have the back.
What do you have? What do you Eric? What was that
Which god are you worshiping today?
I don't recommend that. Thank you very much.
All right. So we got Leicester up front, Regis in the middle. We got Teisler in the back. Duthryn and Fomher. Do you want the second spot or the fifth spot, or the fourth spot? Sorry.
I'll take the second.
All right. All right. So then Duthryn will be towards the back then. All right. Cool. Let me get a D10 from anybody. Okay. All right. Cool.
Just as a reminder, Leicester, keep an eye out for any. I don't know if it's raining, but rock slides instead of mudslides, maybe.
Okay. No, weather's really nice out. You guys travel for a couple of hours just before noon. You guys hit that like fork in the road, where the split is, and take a quick little break or whatever, eat some snacks, and then you're gonna continue south.
Yep.
All right. All right. Somebody else? Let me get a D10. All right. Cool. Another couple hours go by. Let me get one more D10. Okay. All right. Oops. All right, and we're in the final stretch. Let me get one more.
I did the second one.
All right, so let me get one from Matt. Let me get a D10.
Rolling.
Okay, cool. All right. All right, you guys pretty much spend the entire day traveling. You get the full 24 miles in, and it's just before sunset as you guys all see the gates of Ibat ahead of you. Right. Okay. All right.
Just when you thought we got out of the town, it drags us back in.
Yeah. All right. Everybody else except Matt knows this. Oh, actually, I don't know if Jeremiah knows it either. But as you guys are traveling, closer to this large town or small city, it's starting to get warmer and warmer, and you can see like on the split of the road. So everything like north and to the west of the road is still like jungle, and lush, and you can see the hills and all this other stuff. And it's like directly on the split of the road to the south and to the east of it, it just becomes like arid, Right, so you approach the city. You see the tall sandstone walls. They're about 40 feet tall, and there's 2 towers, by the entrance, and the gates are open. And you can see a couple of guards here, and they're just dressed in, like Mediterranean or Middle Eastern robes. Faces are covered up except for their eyes. As far as like gear goes, all you can see is these large like oval wooden shields, and they have like spears, and you can see scimitar or something like that hanging from the belt in addition to that. And that's it. So you come in here, and it's pretty quiet. It's pretty quiet as you're starting to come into the town.
So, should we head straight for Jacob's, or we need to find an inn, right? It's night. As it gets close, it's nighttime, right?
Yes, we don't want to disturb him so late.
Right. He's a generous fellow, but I don't think it'd be nice to
No. I think
bang on the
we've
door this late.
Mooched quite a lot. What was that one place near this entrance? Carpet?
Magic carpeting.
Oh, yeah, the magic carpet. Wasn't that nearby?
That was an inn with rooms. For some reason, I thought that was just the tavern.
I think there's rooms. Wasn't Jeremiah staying there?
Ah, that's right. He was.
Oh, not Jeremiah.
Regis was.
Regis was.
Yes, there are certainly rooms for right
Sorry. Your name traps me in that song, and then I can't get back to your character.
Right. Let's head back. Let's head to the magic carpet and see if we can get a room or two.
Works for me.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So we'll head to the magic carpet inn and see if we can get at least one room, if not a couple, if we need to bunk up or see what they got.
All right. Make your way through town. You can see like there's a crowd kind of leaving from the pit area. There's you can see some people leaving from the market areas, like stalls are closing, things like that, and people are just going wherever. You make it over, and it's pretty noisy in here. Lots of just like jibber jabber, miscellaneous stuff, different people in here. And you go up to the front, and you're greeted by a familiar tiefling, that you had dealt with before. It's like the antlers, for where the horns are. He's like, "Oh, you've made it back. I knew you missed me. Are you gonna eat again?"
We might, but we're actually also looking to see if we can get a room or two.
Yeah. Well, do you want a room or 2?
What are the bedding accommodations in each room?
Well, it depends. How many people do you want? Do you want individual beds, or is it like just one big circular bed? What are you going for?
We can sleep in a nest.
One big bed.
One big
A
bed.
nest. I like that. I haven't heard it be referred to as a nest before. It makes sense now. Is there a single decision maker amongst you?
Pleister looks at Fomher.
Everybody, this tiefling is looking.
Personally, I'm used to getting my own bed. So That's my personal comfort normally.
Whatever's the least expensive.
Least expensive. Well, I mean,
How much was it for me with my own room before?
just what is it? Like a gold piece a night, 2 gold pieces a night? No, that's too expensive. Hold on, let me check. Let me check for living accommodations.
Depends on how nice the flying carpet inn is.
Just average.
It may show you you may be able. It may show you a whole new world, but we don't know how good the new world is.
Here we go. We're back on it. All right, hold on. Why can't I find this? Living expensive. That's the thing, isn't it? Oh, I have my cheat sheet. Give me 1 second, guys. Can't find it. I have my cheat sheet in my LMOP box, but I don't see it. So maybe my son took it, which is good. I don't know. A silver piece a night for average. For 1 bed. Let's do it like that for now.
I mean, I guess I can just afford my own room, so somebody wants to share with me for 1 silver.
1 silver?
Doesn't matter to me.
How many rooms do you have available?
Yeah.
I mean, if you each want your own room, I'm sure I can accommodate you for that. I mean, the standard rooms aren't anything fancy, though. But whatever you like, But come on, chip. Time is money.
1 silver it is for my own room.
All right,
I will stop Regis's hand, and I will put we are doing. I know it was only 5 gold per platinum. Is it still 10 gold, 10 silver per gold?
Yeah.
I'll just put a gold piece down. I'll take care of each of our rooms, and for accommodating us to Shero, the rest is for you.
My instincts were right. I knew you'd be a big tipper. Come this way. And they'll go and just gesture for everyone to follow them. They go to like a little counter where there's a tiefling woman behind there. She looks a little bit more, business casual. A nice like tunic that's like kind of like tied up all the way to her neck, and like a long skirt and whatever. Red skin, typical red skin, dark hair. Gives Doshero a couple of keys, and he's like, all right, walk this way. And he starts like trotting or strutting, throughout the place and up some stairs and then down a hallway. And it's kind of noisy. You can hear like a little bit of the noise coming from underneath, the entertainment and just the the patrons. But they'll give each of you a key, and it shows you to a very modest room, maybe 10 feet square. Has a little bed, a little tiny table with a little stool. There's like a little tiny pole with a hook on it that you could like hang a cloak or something from. And there's just a small little chest, at the foot of each bed that is not locked, but it's a small chest. And give each of you your keys, and all right, if you need anything, you know where to find me. And
much appreciated.
Yeah. And he'll go walk downstairs. And each of you, you have a window also.
Is it locked shut like normal hotel windows, or?
Yeah. They'll close. They're like shutters, that you can close, and there's like a hook that you can lock from the inside.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But they're open though. They're just like slats. It's too hot in here. No AC. It is pretty warm. But no bugs or anything.
I think I'm good just to get some rest and move on to the next day, unless anyone else has something they want to do.
Nope, nothing here.
Nope. Gotta see Jakob.
I'm ready for the next day.
All right, sounds good. Let me roll a d5. Hold on. 1d5. We'll go from left to right. 1, 2, 3. Fomher, let me get a d10 from you. Okay. Morning comes by without incident.
I was waiting for a dragon to drop into thing.
The thing, wasn't it?
Since I assume I'm the first up, since I don't actually sleep a full 8 hours, I'll just go and knock on everyone's door just to make sure they're awake,
Okay. Yeah, everyone's.
and I gather the group.
Yeah, everyone awake, no problem.
So, do we want to go straight to Jakob this morning, or do we want to? I know it's what I'm assuming we said around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Whatever time you want.
I think it's late enough to head on over, or should we give him a couple hours?
Would he be at home or at the school?
I wouldn't.
It might not be bad to stop at the We could stop by the academy. We can, knock out 2 of ours.
I'd like to go.
We have an enthusiastic affirmative there.
I mean, we can just maybe send a message to Jakob's place to let him know we're in town. Let him know where we're going in case it's important. If not, we'll just show up later. The polite thing to do, instead of just showing up on their doorstep.
I'll take your word for it.
When have we ever done the polite thing for Jakob?
Sorry.
I mean, that's true. He walked around naked, and then I was told that's not okay.
Not see that.
All right. Do you know? I don't remember, Alcaeus, if there was a messenger service that we could use for that, or do we need to swing by first?
I don't know. Let's ask our evening friend downstairs.
All right, we'll go find Doshiro if he's, or whoever's at like the front desk.
You go to the front desk and you see a halfling male. You got like really like thick curly blonde hair, clean shaven, kind of chubby. Wearing like a short sleeve shirt with some suspenders. That's all you can see. Above the counter.
Good morning, my friend.
Hey, good morning. You here for first breakfast?
I think we wouldn't mind getting some breakfast. Was also wondering if had a question for you.
Yeah.
Is there someone that we would be able to pass along to see if we could to get a message sent to one of the residents of the city?
Oh yeah, sure, not a problem. I can handle that here if you like.
Yeah, actually, I'd like a message sent over to Jakob.
Jakob.
I
know a few Jakobs.
I don't actually remember his last name.
Farouk.
Oh,
Jakob
Farouk,
Farouk.
yes.
From the academy.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
He's a good man. Yes, excellent. Okay, I can do that.
Just to let him know that his Fomher and his friends are back in town, and we're going to be heading to the academy ourselves. But if we miss him there, we'll try to swing by his house this evening. If we miss him at the academy.
Sure. Fomher, how do you spell that?
Keep it easy. It's Fomhar.
Oh, you're a funny man. You are great. Fomha. All right. Alright, he writes it down, he does it, and puts a little stamp and stuff.
It's Elvish. It's Elvish. I'm sure he'll recognize it.
Okay.
Lester looks shocked at the spelling of your name.
Alright,
Not a single V.
5 scorpions for that.
Eric forgets what that currency is in common
Oh, it's
Is it
pharaohs.
silver?
Oh no, scorpions are coppers.
copper.
Ah,
Wait, what was it? Pharaohs, pyramids, or something? I forgot what it was. I can't find my
think-
damn notes.
okay.
5 copper.
Oh, scorpions are brown. Copper. Ah.
And it's 10 copper per silver, correct?
Yeah.
Right on that.
Yeah, half a silver.
Because all I've got is gold. Or
Yeah, I know.
pharaohs.
Yeah, that-
Yeah. I mean, I can make change for you. It's not that we.
So if you
have
don't
to-
mind,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
fine.
mind tipping a little bit, but
So I hear.
just to honestly take the 5 copper out. If I could just get 5 silver back, and the rest is a tip.
Really? All right, I'll deliver it myself. And he gives you, your change that you requested.
Fomher, you seem to be overpaying for everybody's services.
What are you doing? Kind of looks at you, throws his hand up in the air. What are you doing?
You've already been paid. This isn't about you. It's about future payments.
If there's one thing I've learned in my centuries of life, is that when you're doing business with folks in the service industry, you treat them right. Because if you do that and you work with them again, they're going to treat you right in the future.
Mm-hmm. You're just kind of doing that and like pointing at you and pointing to Fomher, like, mm-hmm.
Let me ask you, good sir, is this your first time receiving a 1,000% tip?
I'm sorry. I don't discuss my
Yeah.
finances. Do we have children together? Do we share rent? I'm sorry. I don't discuss my finances with you. Especially after what you
Lester's
just
just
said.
looking confused.
I'll take that as a no.
Mhm. All right. So yeah, all my shift's about to end here anyway. So I'm gonna go take care of this right now.
Much appreciated, my friend.
Yeah, no problem. Call me Brendel.
Brendel, good to meet you.
Likewise. Kind of gives Regis a little bit of a dirty look and then hops off his chair and then walks off.
I'll say in his head, "Have a nice day."
Just kind of looks around, keeps going. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
You are going to. If we have food, I can guarantee you,
What?
even though he's leaving now, if we eat here, there's going to be something in your food you don't like.
Oh, that's okay.
Someone might just pray to Kimball into your food.
Oh my god.
They don't do that.
And,
Please tell me that doesn't happen.
and I can guarantee you now your food will be prayed to Kimball in.
I mean, if you see alfalfa on your eggs or something, don't eat it.
Kimball goes from the god of good fortune to the god of many other things.
Oh wow.
I already don't understand your gods, and now I'm. I've decided I am no longer interested.
It's not for everybody.
Alright, so what are you guys doing? Heading over to the academy or?
Well, clearly we can't have breakfast here anymore.
Oh, you can. I mean, you can.
You definitely can.
To be fair, I think everyone but Regis might be safe.
Eat here or pick something up on the road, either one. maybe the falafels are outside the academy.
That's true. That's true. The carts on the way. The carts on the road are quite delicious.
Mm.
Let's go ahead and we'll grab some walking food and make our way to the academy.
Is that the plan?
Walking food. Wouldn't that make it hard to eat it?
Well, the food's not gonna be doing the walking to them. We're gonna
If
eat
your
it
food
while
is
we walk.
walking.
She gets it. She gets it. I can feel.
I see.
It's
That
usually
makes
on sticks.
far more sense.
It's very, very handy.
All right. Somebody plot me a path.
I'm not going to do this because I don't. Duthryn does not know the path.
I don't. Neither does Regis.
Our goal is this.
I mean, you can, you can go through the market.
And
You
we
can
are
stick to this
quickly-
road. You can go south.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Like,
Like that. Uh,
I didn't see our little marker thing. All right, I see where we're at now.
wait, no, we want to go through the markets, right? I-
Once we get there, I can get us back much quicker.
all right. Is that the
Something
path
like
everyone's
that.
cool with?
Yep.
So, all right. So, main road to the south of the market, and then cutting up through.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, as you guys are traveling, going past the market, going down.
And I'm keeping the only thing I'm really keeping a close eye on is the orb that's wrapped up in my stuff.
Okay, is that like buried in your pack, or like where is that?
Yeah, I guess it would be because that's I wrapped it in like
Okay.
a cloak and then stuffed it
Alright.
down to the bottom of my
I'm
pack.
gonna protect my coin purse, like shove it inside my.
It's-
Oh, yeah.
it's-
Okay.
That's
It's like between the cheeks. It's the coin purse is
So
safely
everyone-
tucked
so
into the
everyone
pants.
will travel through the city like they're tourists. Okay,
Well,
Yes.
go ahead, Regis.
I was gonna say tourists that are moving twice as fast
Right.
due to
Okay.
me knowing how to quickly get us through the
Sounds
city.
good. Sounds good. All right. Somebody, you know what, Regis? Let me get a D8 from you.
Duthryn is
What were you saying, Matt?
I said it's in full tourist mode.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. As you're traveling,
Just oh, look over there.
yeah, just as that's being said, a commotion will be heard, and we will deal with that when we get back from the break. So
Oh,
yeah, it's
no.
currently 8 o'clock.
Another dragon.
Let's get back here. Let's say by 8:20. It gives everybody a solid 18 minutes. If you're out there and you're stuck through our technical difficulties, thank you for that so much. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button. And that
Pray to
little
Kimball.
bell. Bing, bing,
Yeah.
bing.
Also, all of our Kimball jokes.
All of the Kimball jokes. Praise be Kimball on your breakfast. And we'll see you. We'll see you in a
No,
little bit.
none of that.
We'll be back.
Pray-
You
pray
haven't
for
ever
a
got
Kimball
whipped cream on your waffles?
We'll be back. Hello, hello.
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 I'm here. I'm just eating ice cream.
All right. Ice cream's good. I like
Is there any Kindle in it?
Oh my god.
How dare you?
Blasphemers. You're ruining my gods.
Wait, are we continuing to ruin the theology of this world?
It's alright.
If there is no Dionysus in this world, we will make one.
Well, to be fair, the Discord page for religions doesn't have anything for me, so I just have to make up Kindle stuff as I go.
It's funny you mentioned Dionysus.
So you have all.
Yeah, it is super funny. I have flashbacks.
Yeah.
It's too soon. Don't mention it.
Of all the
Too soon.
gods.
I need to go back.
Oh no. What did Dionysus do to you?
Dionysus, nothing to me. What I did to a follower of Dionysus.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Did you party too hard? What happened?
It's some interesting stuff.
I don't like some parts of Dionysus only because I'm right that Dionysus is the Greek, whereas Bacchus is the Roman.
I mean, I prefer
Yeah.
Bacchus.
Bacchus is Roman.
But in the Dionysus is part, depending on what myth you read, is one of the followers of Dionysus is why Eurydice or Eurydice, depending on which, was killed, and Orpheus had to go through his whole thing. And I very much like the Orpheus myth, any version of the Orpheus myth.
Have you heard Hades Town? I love Hades Town so much.
It is. I have not, because I just haven't given myself the time, because it's one of those that I've heard so much about it. I want to be at a point where I can just focus on it.
Yeah, I don't think I have the full soundtrack album, but I have the popular ones soundtrack. It's such a vibe.
Is everybody back? Matt?
Oh.
I saw the bar, but okay, cool, there you go. Jeremiah, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, cool. There, everybody else is here. Okay. So just as Duthryn calls out, hey, what's going on over there? Everybody hears a loud roar and you can start hearing people, the sounds of chaos and fear. And just to the north, just inside the edge of the market, there's a commotion going on. There's people gathering and stuff like that.
Should we check it out?
Absolutely.
Oh, please, let's.
I'll start making my way towards the sound and towards the crowd.
Okay.
Yeah, put on my shield and start making my way over.
I'll follow suit.
Everybody. I'll just drag you all to the board.
Let's see, Mo. Ooh.
Alright, so as you get closer, it's really obvious. There is just a tiger that's just kind of running throughout the crowd. There are people running inside of tents, screaming, all kinds of chaos and stuff going on. And this tiger's just running around, knocking things over. Can everybody see? You guys are on the board?
Mhm.
Alright, cool.
Yes. Just can't see health bar of Tiger if we're supposed to.
Taking a little while to load in.
There it is.
Alright. Yeah, and it's there, and it quickly jumps over.
I can't see Tiger yet.
And then it comes and jumps over to this table, and
Nance.
somebody,
Nance.
like runs underneath the table and stuff. Like, oh my God! Somebody get this thing.
Does anyone own the tiger?
Well, we can ask that after we capture it, and I'm just going to start.
I called
running
dibs.
with a rope.
I called dibs.
Gonna run with the rope. Let's go grapple
Cool.
it.
Let's everybody roll initiative.
Yeah.
Time to go tame a tiger.
Oh wait, I thought it was selected.
Oof, my itch running slow.
Eric, before I reroll, you want me to reroll, right? Because I didn't have the token selected.
Yeah. Select the token first.
Okay. Yep. Just wanted to make sure.
We go animal friendship it. We're gonna figure out it has cubs.
We're gonna take it very far away from its cubs, and then abandon it.
Everybody, who we missing?
Hey.
Leicester, we're missing your initiative.
Maybe we take it to where some baby bunnies are.
Well, I rolled it. Maybe I didn't.
That's how we
Oh,
start
I
our
see
game.
my
Bunnies.
connections. No. Death battle.
One giant tiger versus 4 small, tiny bunnies.
Tiger doesn't stand a
No.
chance.
No, bunnies are vicious. See what they did to that wyvern?
No.
One tiger, 1,000
Exactly.
baby bunnies.
All those bunnies have teeth like this.
Leicester, did you roll? Oh,
There it is.
Okay,
I
cool.
see Leicester's.
Alright, awesome.
Yeah, she's on there. Or he's on.
Cool. Fomher, you're up.
Right. Yeah.
And just
Going
imagine,
to-
there are people running around and it's crazy. And
So, do we have any restriction to our movement or anything like that?
no,
Or
you're good right now. You're good.
okay.
Oh, it's so far away.
I'm going to use my first. I'm going to use this. I'm just going to move, and then use my action to dash. That's an action. Yeah, and that's actually that'll be that turn.
All right, you go in. Yeah, as everybody's like assessing what's going on, everybody just sees Fomher get to jump and just dip out into the ground.
I called dibs.
That's not those. Right. Summoning getting my sword, and I'm going to take a couple just regular strikes at it.
Okay, roll it. Alright,
Oh shoot! Subtract that 3
okay. No
because
worries.
I forgot that I had the Hexblade's Curse on.
Alright. First one hit.
It's the first one, and
Second one hits. Alright. Yeah, so you just run up there and you just start carving into this thing. 2 big gashes appear and it's bleeding out already. roars in pain. It quickly turns around and looks at you. Anything else?
Nope, I'm just kind of standing there staring at its face like, oh god, this is gonna hurt.
All right, Meister, you're up.
I will. Let's see. How do I get closer? I get dash. Okay. There, I think, right? Yes. You're fine. Okay. I will dash.
Alright, so move and dash over there.
Mm-hmm.
You got a bonus action?
I wish this spell was a bonus action. It's not. I'm looking at the actions like which one lets me befriend a tag. It's on this. No, I have nothing. Leicester's just gonna try and be like, here, kitty, and just act friendly.
No. Okay, it's your up.
Yeah, I'm just.
I will use my action to dash up here, and that's pretty much all I can do.
Regis?
I will also just dash.
Get over it.
Right. That's it for me.
Duthryn?
Because, I have 15 going. There's 30. 10, 15. Dash right there. I'll have my squid dash with me. That's a big animal.
Anything else?
Are we trying to kill it or just what are we doing?
No. Subdue. This is someone's property. Or pet.
Fair enough. That'll end my turn.
It will go. Quickly turns
So I will
around.
say, even though I can't claim non-lethal until the end, my cuts were in like more harmful than deadly spots.
Well, no, you can say non-lethal.
Oh, they were all. I just thought, okay, I thought non-lethal was something you declared on the final blow, not throughout.
No, I do it throughout, because you don't know when it's going to drop, or if it's going to drop, or, you know.
Okay,
So do you want to do non-lethal, or?
that's what I intended it to be, was non-lethal, because I thought we would just do that.
Okay, cool. I heard Matt, so you go ahead and reconnect.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, kitty.
Yeah, he's just gonna attack. And, it's gonna try and bite.
Nipple. I love bite.
Oh no, we'll try and claw. Okay. Yeah, it just quickly snaps out. Tries to. Oh, that's gonna hit. Alright, so 11 points of slashing damage on Fomher. And it'll quickly jump over to like this side over here. And it'll knock
Stop
all this,
running
like,
from
all
me.
this food and, you know, whatever stuff got knocked over. Alright, Fomher, you're up.
Okay, still trying to just knock it out. So more shots to if it's cuts, it's to not like stab and kill it, but also doing just trying to just knock it out kind of thing.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, this thing claws at you, and it like snags you on your arm, and you just like quickly knock its claw, away from you, and then you get the pommel, and you just like kind of hit it, like right on the side of its head, and it just it falls limp on this table.
Oh.
All right, it's only knocked out. It shouldn't be dead. Does anyone own this tiger?
All right. Anything else for you?
That's it. I just kind of yelled that to the.
Okay. Leister.
Running up to the tiger. Getting ready to call dibs if no one takes it. Just checking the tiger, making sure it is still breathing.
How far did you move?
The full 35.
So you only moved 35 total. All right, so that was your move.
Yeah.
So then for your action, all right, let me get a medicine check. Okay, yeah. It seems fine. It just probably gonna have a headache or something.
Okay.
All right. Anything
else? Nothing right now. Just holding and getting ready in case it jumps back up to grab it.
Alrighty. Okay.
I'll come up, take up my rope, and start putting a leash on it.
Okay. Well, if your rope, use your action to start tying a leash on this thing. Okay. Let me just get a general dexterity check for you.
No can do.
Don't accidentally
Oh, nice. Okay.
suffocate.
Yeah. You get it around there, and you got a decent knot on it. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Regis?
Yeah, I'd like to move up next to it as well, and then pull out my healer's kit and start applying some bandages and stuff, just to
Okay.
help it out.
All right. Yeah. So you start, going to stabilize it, and it's fine. It's it's just unconscious. So you start doing that. All right. Anything else?
I know that's it.
All right. Duthryn, do them.
We'll move there. Next squid will follow me. And guess I'll no. Duthryn's just gonna look around, see if she can find anybody like that looks like they're kind of worried about the tiger, or searching for something.
All right. Let me get a perception or insight check from you. Your choice. Okay. You're looking around, and a lot of the people that are around, they're just like hiding behind whatever they can find. There's really not much out there. Wooden tables, there's maybe a couple of like large vases or urns, a couple of crates here and there, but everyone for the most part just seems to be like kind of scared. There's nobody that stands out as that's mine, or you know what I'm saying, nothing like that.
All right, fair enough. That'll be my turn.
Cool. Over. Back to you.
Did you say it was slumped like on the cart, or did it slump off onto the ground?
Well, I guess half of it would be on the ground and half of it's still on the table.
Okay. I want to get it off. I want to try to get the half of it that's on the table off of the table very carefully,
This thing is
and
big.
just lower it to the ground.
It's big and heavy. So, I mean, you can maybe try and you can either just push it, you know, off one side, and that'll be athletics. But I mean, it's just gonna drop. I mean, it's not gonna hurt it if that's what you're trying to avoid.
I'm trying to not wake it up.
Oh, trying to not wake it up. Oh, that's a little different.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be too heavy for you to move.
I'll look at Alcaeus after he's tied, with the idea of, Alcaeus, help me get it down off this cart, and can I use, what is it? I know the spell is called aid, but isn't there there's an action called that?
Oh, help action.
Yeah, help action.
Okay.
So
in order
hopefully-
to get it off, it's gonna be sleight of hand. You know, to get it off like quietly and softly. So if you have proficiency with that, then you'll be able to help. Otherwise, in athletics would be like just like trying to push it off. But there's gonna be nothing gentle about that. Your choice. Are you proficient in either of those?
I don't have. I know I'm not proficient in either one.
Okay, all right. So you can't. You won't be of any assistance. So I mean, you could try and do sleight of hand yourself and like try and. Nah, it's not gonna happen. It'll be a disadvantage if you want to try it.
Then I can't do that. I am just going to use my action to use my rope to try to get a knot around its just to get its front paws tied together.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let me
Just
get
to
a
bind it.
Sure. Let me get a dex check from you as you start binding the front paws. Okay. Yeah, you're just wrapping them up and wrapping them up and wrapping them up. All right. Anything else?
And just call out again. Seriously, folks, I don't want to hurt someone's creature if they own it. Does someone own this tiger? Just out to the void.
All right, Leicester.
Try and wrap a rope, a loose muzzle, like not too painful, but just so that it can't bite. Not as threatening.
Okay. Let me get a dexterity check from you.
This poor creature is napping, and we're just.
This is the bondage episode.
Oops! I clicked the wrong one.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So you kind of create like a like a muzzle and stuff like that, and wrap this thing's head up. Anything else?
I can't befriend it while it's asleep, so nothing.
All right. Okay.
How much does this thing weigh?
Probably like 800 pounds.
800 pounds. Hold on, I have to do some math here real quick.
Yeah, you might be able to do it.
Are we lifting it together?
Let's see,
I mean, if we're lifting it, I could help with that.
let's see, lifting. Let's see, lifting is what, 15 times, right?
If you just want to like lift, isn't it like double?
Twice you carry,
It's
or
like
30 times.
Push, pull, drag, whatever. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm googling.
Push, pull,
it
drag, or
here.
lift is 30 times your strength score.
Okay, all right. It says here, according to Google, that they're up to like 660 pounds. So let's say 650, not 800, if it makes a difference.
Oh, well, that's perfectly acceptable then. I will use this. And I will just sling it over my shoulder.
Yeah. Okay, and you can lift it, right? Even with all your gear and everything?
That puts my lifting at like 960 pounds.
Okay, yeah, you don't have 300 pounds worth of stuff, so.
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So everybody's like, just totally trying to do like a kink.com on this tiger, and then Alcaeus just comes and grabs it and slumps this thing over his massive shoulder.
Like fireman carry. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you are carrying an unconscious tiger.
All right. Let's go find the owner before this thing wakes up.
All right. You know what? Let me get a general charisma check from you. Okay.
General charisma. I'm not familiar with him.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Anything else? What you gonna do?
Nope.
Okay. Regis.
With my time spent as a healer at the arena, do I remember if they kept animals like this to fight?
Oh, definitely.
And okay, so I'll just say to everybody that I remember that the arena had, tigers and other animals that they could use in battle. If we,
You know what?
at the very least, they might have somewhere to hold it.
Let me get a free history check from you. Go ahead and roll history. Okay. You remember a person by the name of Shamali, who was known in town for having exotic animals and things like that.
Oh no.
Oh, this is who we got
Oh no.
And are you saying they worked at the arena doing this? Is that correct?
They don't work they work for themselves, but that they have animals that that they rent out or sell to the arena and things like that.
There's a person named Shamali that kind of uses these beasts to make their living. I don't know where
Looks
they
guilty.
Three of us perk up on that name.
Droop is more accurate.
Well, Leister, Alcaeus, didn't you had? I mean, we've had dealings with him, but yours was less positive, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He works at the academy, I believe. Or near
Isn't
there?
he the one we rented the beast for the cart for your cart, Alcaeus?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That I spoke with his attendant.
Okay,
Yeah.
everyone hold 1 second, please. Let's just finish up the round. Duthryn, you want to do anything? Is it Duthryn or Duthryn? I'm sorry, I'll get it right eventually.
No. Duthryn.
Duthryn. Okay. Cool.
Duthryn.
Duthryn. All right. Do you want to do anything, Duthryn?
And no.
Okay.
No. Just kind of.
Okay, so we're out of initiative. Continue.
All right. Well, we gotta get there fast-ish.
I'm
We
not
have
that
10
far
minutes.
now. Yeah. I
I
can always
wish
try
it-
and.
I have more rope if you need to tie it up even more.
It's good. It can't scratch us. It can't bite us.
I tied a perfect knot on the front paws. I'm telling you, I swear by that knot.
Oh no.
Yeah, the front paws.
hope
the
we don't
front
have to-
paws. The front paws are completely wrapped up. Like they got rope going in between each of the toe beans, and it goes all the way from the wrist all the way up to I guess the mid bicep, and the arms are just straight because they're just tied together in a coil.
Actually,
Is this
Fomher,
a hobby
could
of
you,
yours?
Yeah, teach me how to do that. That might come in handy.
Really, Alcaeus? Why would that come in handy for you?
Capturing people? Why?
Sure, wink.
It seems
Why
like
are you winking?
it seems like in general the crowd has kind of gotten a little bit more quiet. People are kind of coming out from underneath tents and going back, to their little stalls. You got somebody, just behind you who's starting to pick up, the fruit and whatever that was knocked over.
Alright, well, let's.
Excuse me. Did you see where the tiger came from?
This one is a robed, kind of heavy set, maybe 5.5 feet tall or something. Yeah. I have no idea that I was looking at my fruit, and I come over and see this big cat, and it's oh, look, It destroyed so much of my stuff here.
Huh.
I'm glad you guys took care of it the way you did.
Apologies for any of the damage that you'd sustained, but I'm
Well,
glad we
thank
were
you
able
for
to
your
stop it.
assistance.
It wasn't your fault. It's alright. Things happen.
Let's try and get this to the Beastmaster and hope
Right.
it
Let's go
belongs
quick.
to him.
Alright, so,
I'll
go ahead.
I'll dismiss my sword,
Mhm.
but then bring it back as just a club,
Okay.
because I can do any. And I'm just going to be ready that if it starts to wake up, to non-lethally keep it unconscious.
Okay. Sure. Oh, it twitched.
You're a sick man.
Okay.
Alright. To Shimali. Anybody know where Shimali is? Have you been there
Doesn't he
before?
work at the library?
Is it that far? I thought it was closer. But Eric could be remembering wrong.
For what? Well, about the academy? Or what
No,
Shimali's-
Shimali's
Yeah, I thought
shop.
Didn't you? It was over here in the market, I thought.
Yeah, I
Why
thought
is
we
he saying
visited him or had passed by a
Oh,
shop
okay.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shimali's has
Regis.
Shimali's has a couple of beasts of burden over here in the market.
Yeah, that's where we're heading. Is to his.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it won't be far. Spend Oh, you only got 10 minutes actually.
Mm-hmm.
So let's.
But I can
let's
go
see.
quick.
You can go quick.
And I can get us there twice as fast.
Let's do let's all do either an investigation or perception check, your choice. I need at least 2 15s. If you want to find it, between the group, I need at least 2 15s. If you want to find it by the time the ability fails. Oh, okay. We have at least 2 15s.
Ugh.
We're good.
Oh, thank God.
Regis actually.
Oh no,
Regis
lost
actually
it, didn't we?
remembers. Regis got a natural 20, so Regis remembers where this place was. He remembers the shortcut, so he quickly takes you through. A lot of eyes are on you guys as as the Leonin is carrying this big ass tiger. And you can hear some yelling. What do you mean they got away? How do you let this happen?
Right way.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
up ahead you can see an area that's has some like a little bit of a clearing in it, and there's like a bunch of cages, like stalls and things like that, and you can see a tall medium brown dark skinned person wearing like dark blues, like the robes and whatnot, and he quickly turns around, and he sees you guys coming, and a couple of you guys recognize him as Shimali. Excuse me.
have you lost a tiger, my friend?
Let me get a persuasion check. Oh, nice. You're asking me the questions you already know the answers to. I'll give you reward. And then we move on quick. Time is money.
How much?
How much? Let me see.
My friend here was scratched by your tiger. It's bleeding.
Okay, that's good to know.
Is this up to date on the shots and everything? Do we have to be worried about rabies?
I'm trying to think. What's his favorite reward? How long you been working on this? It's only been gone for 10-15 minutes.
So that's about it.
But
It did destroy a couple. It did harm a couple of the carts in the market.
I will have to deal with that. That is none of your concern. Tell you what, 50 gold, okay? We'll call it a day.
absolutely not, unless we need to report that my friend
Okay,
here
fine.
was
I'll
injured
tell you
by
what.
your
I'll tell you
property.
what. We'll do it your way, little man. I'll call the guards here. That's my possession.
You're right, and you'll
We
have
brought
to.
it back to your possession
Yeah.
instead of killing it.
Thank you. You're very kind. You're not authorized to make any kind of attack like this on any of my animals here. So 50 gold and we call it a day, or I get the guards here and say you stole it from me. What do you want to do? He's like really upset and he's like talking a lot with his hands.
50. 50 is good, guys. That's just.
Why are you acting like we have anything to need this tiger for?
And I mean, he did just try to say he's gonna falsely claim that we stole his tiger.
How far away are we from, like, his shop? Did he stop us out in the street?
No, let's say within 40, 50 feet.
Oh, good. I'll step like 20 feet back, put the tiger on the ground, undo its bonds, and just take the golden leaf.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm good with that.
Okay, yeah, he'll bring you the, he counts out 10 platinum, and
then we'll take our ropes.
Yeah, and as they remove the ropes, I'd like to invisible mage hand with no visible me casting it, and just start trying to poke the tiger to wake it up.
Okay.
Give it little scratches in its armpits.
Remember, this thing was beat to unconsciousness. It wasn't put to sleep.
I know. I'm just trying.
Okay, yeah. So you're doing that, and he's there as you're taking the ropes. Hurry up! You're just wasting enough of my time trying to negotiate over 50 gold. Can't believe
I'm pretty sure, my friend, that you wasted a lot of other people's time by not controlling your animal. But
I wasn't
we did your
here.
job
I
for
wasn't
you.
here, genius. But
No,
okay,
you're
good.
right.
Come on,
but
quick.
We'll
Take
make
your
sure
ropes.
the guard know. We'll make
It's
sure the
not-
guard know.
Someone quickly take your ropes.
I
have
take
business.
longer. I intentionally take longer undoing my front paw wrap.
You'll see him. He'll start he'll pull out a little dagger. Do you need some help?
No, don't destroy the rope.
No, you won't cut my rope
Oh, okay.
when it's your own fault for doing this.
Yes,
Guard.
it's my fault. I wasn't even here. Right. Excellent. This is great.
Are the animals your responsibility? Is it your business?
It's not worth getting. We owe him 2 scorpions, guys. I mean, it's not that, it's not worth it. Let's just take the money.
Lester has already wandered away. He just gave
yeah.
up on his rope. It's just been like, nah.
Oh no, then I'll untie Leicester's rope. I gotta get. I'm getting all of our gear, so I'll untie Leicester's rope too. We're not cut.
All right. He's gonna help you untie the ropes.
You might do better, my friend, with a little better customer service when people do a job for you.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Then what he'll do is his hand glows real quick, and the tiger comes to, kind of blinks around, and he just kind of whispers, and it's calm. He's like, "All right, thank you." And then he snaps his fingers and starts walking, and the tiger just kind of like not pounces, but when the cat kind of walks I don't know how to describe it. I'm brain farting today, but kind of like little
Frolic.
trance. Yeah, frolic. There we go.
Mage hand, give it a little pinch on the butt as we're walking away.
Yeah, it'll quickly turn its head to its butt and then keep going. And then it goes right into one of the cages, and he's there and he gives it a kiss on the nose and some scritches behind the ears. And then he goes, they close the gate on this little cage or whatever. Not a little cage, but one that's decent enough for this thing to fit in comfortably. And then he goes back and starts yelling at, one of the attendants. Don't let this happen again. Somebody could have got hurt. You cost me 50 gold. It's coming out of your pay.
Somebody did get hurt.
As we continue to walk.
Okay, yeah. So
Lester has fully abandoned them. He is already halfway to the academy.
I really, really, really don't like that guy.
Let's see.
I try to be a nice person, but I'm not sure I would help him off the ground if I saw him bleeding on it.
I mean, if you really wanted to piss him off, we could see if we could get that cat in the gladiator arena.
Not looking to go through that again after all the money I lost when we killed the other thing.
Just have to make sure we do it right this time.
All right. So I guess eventually, you guys will find Leicester. Wandering throughout
As we head to
market.
the academy, we assumed Leister was heading to the academy. But where we will head.
Yeah, you catch up to Leicester or whatever. It doesn't take too long. It's with Regis. You can get there in 10 minutes or whatever. He knows. He'll instead of taking you through the main streets, he cuts through. Just kind of beelines it. Straight through. There you go. Boop. Cuts right through the neighborhood.
I'm not healing myself, but I'm using some just claw up to whatever to like put pressure on the gashes in my arm from the tiger.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, and you guys will eventually, you can see like the tall spire, the obelisk above the academy. And for Regis and Matt mainly, or Jeremiah or Matt, a lot of these buildings, they're all like sandstone, heavy desert motif. The people that kind of wander around this town or city, they're all dressed, like Middle Eastern, like full, full coverage for the most part from head to toe. Very few people have their faces exposed, even men, keep it covered. And you guys get there, and you hear a familiar voice, in the distance, close to the academy.
Hello?
I got your breakfast, falafel.
Oh, excellent.
And you can see, it's probably, let's say it's about like 9 in the morning now, and you can see people going in and out, up these stairs to the main entrance over here, in this building. And most of them look as if they study, they're kind of like wizardly, robes and stuff like that, different colored robes. What are you guys doing?
Buying breakfast falafel?
Hey, my favorite man, how you doing?
Now, I'm not sure if I want...
Doing quite well. Worked up an appetite this morning.
Oh yes, I see. You've grown a little bit since I've seen you last.
Oh.
I'm just playing. You're the same size.
Well, to go into the building.
I was gonna say, I thought puberty was over.
No, I was joking around. It's the morning and we got started right. All right, so that's for you, and who else is getting food?
I, with seeping blood down my arm, going, I'll take one.
It's not so bad.
I
You'll
would...
be okay. It's not that big. It's a big. What'd you get in the fight with?
I can't cure wounds.
A large tiger.
A large tiger. Oh, that sounds like not too much fun. All right, somebody said cure wounds. I heard somebody say cure wounds.
I think it was Duthryn.
All right. I don't know. Okay. So you're gonna eat. Whoever's gonna eat a silver piece each.
Silver piece each.
Please.
What was it? Was
Can
it
you hear me now?
scorpions, pharaoh? I hear you now. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have to fix that mic.
Hey. Goodness.
I can't hear you.
All I heard
I see your
were
bar
like
moving.
robot.
Yeah, I see the bar moving, but I don't hear what you're saying.
Oh yeah, your connection.
Duthryn's cure wounds on.
Okay, can you just type it in to chat, please?
Cure wounds on Fomher.
Cure wounds and Fomher. Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll that. Your D8 plus whatever. Okay. Alright, so that cure wounds will come in whenever.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so whoever wants to eat, silver piece ahead. What do you guys want to do from there?
Once we finish, I assume heading into the academy to see if we can find Jakob and Berkey.
Okay. Everybody going inside?
Yep.
Indeed.
Follow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you all climb up the stairs. You enter the large doors, and you let in that. You walk into that large, wide waiting area where there's a counter. Across the way, and you see Charlie, which is an older, gnomish-looking woman with really thick glasses. And she's wearing her gray robes. She's like, welcome back. Yes. It's been so long. Actually, how long has it been? A few days, right?
Yeah, it's been at least a few days.
A few days, yeah.
4 or 5, something.
Yeah. Huh?
Unless I'm losing time.
Yeah, you're looking good there. You have an extra, 2 extra.
We do. We lost a Pip and gained a Regis and a Duthryn.
Oh, well, Pip's here. He's been
Right.
helping out a lot, working with Yuck.
I'm just saying our group lost a Pip, and then picked up since he's not traveling with us now.
Yes. Oh, forgive me. I'm still on my 3rd cup of coffee. All right.
You need that 4th. That'll wake you up.
It'll get there. So all right. So Jakob is not in yet, and Professor Buttons, I think she's in class right now. Would you like me to take a message, or?
Do you know what time Jakob's going to be is supposed to come in today?
Let me see. Hold on 1 minute, please. She pulls out like a big ledger and starts flipping through pages. It seems like he should be in just past noon. Just past noon, he's supposed to be teaching a lecture on genies.
What do you think, everyone? Should we wait for him to arrive and hopefully at least make some plans for the day, for when his lectures are over, or try to head to his place before he leaves?
That's interesting.
I mean, having been there, how quick do I think I can get us to his residence?
To his house?
Yeah.
I don't know, 15, 20 minutes maybe?
I think we just go there. If we miss him, we can always come back.
Before we go, can we give the cocoons to you? Can we just get paid now?
We can wait until Professor Buttons is out of class.
I mean, I can hold him here if you like. It's
Oh.
Not
No.
going into.
If you want to look around, I mean, we can. If we know Jakob's staying here, we could just go into the library and do some research on the object by ourselves to start, maybe, instead of walking back across town and back over here.
It's not a bad idea. Charlie, do you know some of the types of items that, and some of the more, I suppose, ancient relics that Jakob has been researching? Are any of the books or research articles that he's been working in books, are those open to the public that we might be able to try to get some research in ourselves?
I'm not sure even what he's been researching. He's been keeping like kind of close to the cuff.
I forget. Is Charlie would that be who we would be talking to, kind of as the librarian of where certain subjects are organized in the academy library?
Yeah. She'll help you find what you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah,
What about books on just here books on? I'm gonna go into my notes here. Do you have a figure? Any sort of information on a figure called named Yordam?
Yordam? No. Not that I mean. It doesn't sound familiar to me.
Or any books on the or any sort of research we might be able to do on the Shadowfell?
Shadowfell. Well, I mean, we do have a section that kind of deals a little bit with phantasms and the darker arts. What's your interest in that?
Well, when we were doing our traveling, we went over to the Colored Forest, and we found some evidence that there might be some essence of the Shadowfell leaking into the forest. And we're concerned about more of it coming through. So if we could figure out if there's anything, even in legend, of what the source might be, might be able to help everyone.
Shadowfell. Well, I mean, you're more than welcome to go look through. Yeah, that's fine. It's over there in the back corner. You know, she kind of looked at you a little weird. You know, when you started talking about like the Shadowfell the way you did, and like back at where you are in the Mistwood, your kind and the Shadow Kai. I'm probably butchering that. You know, you guys are kind of like at war almost.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just kind of interesting. That's it. The way she kind of looked at you. Seemed like it was more. Actually, you know what? Let me get an insight check from you. Let's do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, she kind of looked at you almost as if, like, when you said this could be good for everyone, she almost got the feeling like it seemed more personal than something that was really concerning everyone. If that makes sense.
Okay.
That's it. But yeah, she gives you an idea of where you could find any information on the Shadowfell.
That's kind of what I think I'll be doing, friends, while we're waiting on them all. I can wait here and do some research if you have anything else to look for, or if any of you mind helping. I'm not the best researcher, I'm not gonna lie, but
Neither am I.
more heads are better than one normally.
Might not be true in this situation.
But quick, if you'd like to come inside and go ahead and do your research and relax and wait, then you're more than welcome to.
I don't mind giving a hand.
That's true.
Y'all can pitch in.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
So it's not too late. Once we get in where Fomher is able to do some research, I'd like to cast guidance on him.
Sure. Okay. That's cool. So everybody gonna go inside?
Yep.
All right, and I guess you'll just go to the area that Charlie kind of pointed out. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. You kind of go through the library, through like the different aisles and stuff like that. This particular area seems to be a little bit more nestled away in the corner, and it's pretty quiet. You only see one student, or one robed humanoid sitting by themselves at a table. You can't see their face. You could see like really pale white hands, fair skinned, like white, and kind of like poring over a book. But that's it. Other than that, there's a couple books there, really quiet. And that person's just kind of there poring over one book by themselves. Black robes. Alright, so you guys will get to that section, and what are you guys looking for?
I specifically want to be keeping an eye out for, I guess there are two main things I'd be looking for is when like any records of like location and time of when like essences of the Shadowfell were kind of leaking into an area where it wasn't, and then also for that name Yornum that we were, or Jornum, or however was pronounced,
Spell
that Jornim I think it was.
Okay.
The guy, the cursed entity that was cursed, that the High Elf told us about.
All right, so you guys, let's say, what time did I say it was? Like 9:30, whatever.
Yeah.
So how much time do you want to spend here before, I guess, looking out for Jacob?
11:30.
All right, so 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. What's everybody else going to be doing for those 2 hours?
I had told Fomher I was going to help him, and I intend to do it.
Okay.
To-
All right. And
To
then-
make sure he gets the best usage, I'm gonna be sitting in the chair next to him
Sure.
with my hand
Expanding
on
guidance?
his shoulder. Yes.
Okay.
For-
Duthryn
very
Meister,
specific.
what are you guys doing for the next 2 hours?
I am wandering. Leicester's just wandering the aisles.
Okay. All right. Cool.
He's no longer pretending. He's just wandering.
All right. Duthryn? Okay. All right. So, Alcaeus, do you have proficiency with investigation?
I do not.
You do not. Okay.
I'm not actually helping him, like physically helping him.
Moral support.
I'm just like looking for more books that might be of interest.
Disadvantage instead of advantage.
To whom?
Huh?
What kind of books are you looking for in the Shadowfell section or the Dark Arts section?
I'm pulling books, man. I'm
Just
not
grab
smart.
random books. All right, cool. All right, so Fomher, let me get an investigation check from you and add a D4 for the guidance. Okay, so let me get an investigation check from you. Okay.
And add.
Okay, very cool. Okay.
Honestly, I'm doing this with confidence.
Okay. Alcaeus like pulls out, over the course of time, he's just there and he like pulls out a book, and then it's like before he brings it to the table, it's like he kind of second guesses himself and puts it back, and then he goes and grabs another one, and he just keeps on doing that for like 2 hours.
Librarian's worst nightmare.
Right? Fomher, looking around with some guidance, you do find a book that you feel might be of interest to you, and you find it relatively quick, like let's say within the first 20 minutes of searching. So you can start reading through this book, spend a good amount of time reading through it, and the only name that you see that stands out is Duthryn. I'm gonna write that down.
Oh.
Alright, you find that.
Aha.
Alright. And what you do gather, I will actually whisper. Oh, I can't. Okay.
Discord?
No,
I don't
that's
know.
too much effort. Shit. Okay.
Whisper it
Jordanim.
to me.
All right, yeah. All right. So Jordanim, you also see Nedrick, in the throughout the books or whatever. Nedrick. Let me spell that. Something like that. Okay. And it seems like these two names kind of refer to the same individual, and there's bits and pieces in there that like a lot of this is like Sylvan, so you're able to like pick it up, but it's like an older dialogue maybe, so it's kind of like you can pick out let's say 80% of what you're gathering, and it's just like this individual was a highly respected person in the Fey Court, and something went south, and then they were cursed and stripped of all their power, and instead of being a source of light and happiness and things like that, it just became like a twisted version of that as punishment, and that's kind of like what you kind of gather throughout the entire time that you're here.
Okay. Once it gets close to that 11:30 time, then I would put whatever I'm reading down and kind of let everyone know, like, I think I got all I can get. I think we should keep an eye out for Jakob coming in. He'll probably get here a little. Let's check with Charlie in case he came in even earlier than this, and if not, we can keep an eye for him because he'll probably come in a little bit before his lecture.
All right, Lysa, you're just kind of randomly wandering about. Most of the people there just kind of ignore you. You get a couple of, interesting looks and whatnot. You know what? Let me get a charisma check from you.
Oh no, I'm gonna get kicked out of the library.
Okay. Yeah, people just ignore you. Yeah, nobody
You're going to be eaten by tiny little shadow bugs.
All right, and I have no
Oh,
idea.
pink spiders.
Who turned out the lights?
Oh no, Weaver song.
So let's say 11:35ish. You guys, I guess, are discussing what you're gonna do, and you can see Jakob coming towards you. He's for the people who haven't seen him yet. Get his token. Alright, well, yeah, he's a tall guy, well built. He's, wearing like burgundy robes with gold trim. His head isn't covered and his face isn't covered and his hair is long, dark, and, kept in a ponytail, and he has a pretty neatly trimmed mustache and short beard. It's good to see you guys. Jarly told me that you were in here. So, the fates smile upon all of us. I have a lecture starting soon. You guys can come and sit in the hall if you like, or I can meet up with you at about 1:30. Your call.
You said your lecture was on genies? Is that what it was on today?
Yeah, yes it is. Yeah. True masters of the fates.
What does everyone else think?
Does it require reading?
No. You can come and
Don't like reading?
just come and sit in the back. I'll do a couple of discussions. I'll have a couple of displays. Just sit back and be quiet. That's it.
That sounds perfect. That sounds ideal. That I can do.
Great. So, just it's over there, down that hallway, fourth door on the left. The door is closed once the lecture starts, so just show up a little early. I'm going to go and talk to somebody real quick, and I'll see you guys in there.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I don't hear Matt at all, like nothing.
He said about
Hello?
Reno. Eric, you don't hear Matt?
I hear him now.
Okay.
Matt, you might
Sorry.
be unmuting yourself a little bit too soon before you start talking.
No, I'm not muting at all.
Yeah, 'cause I don't see the mute
I'm
icon.
just.
I don't know.
Matt, when you said you weren't muting at all, that was the most complete sentence I've heard you say.
It was
Tonight.
so clear.
It was. That's the most I've heard you speak in 2 seconds.
Woo! I know it is so bad. Hope I don't even.
Nope, there it goes.
I
There
don't
it
even
goes.
know what you're saying.
There it goes. Yep, there it
You
goes.
sound like
Yep.
an Uncle Luke record. It's like,
Yep, all right.
Okay.
New computer, new router.
I am so sorry.
All right. So, what are you guys doing? Jakob will walk off.
I will happily sit at his lecture on genies and
Yeah.
take in whatever information he would give us.
Yeah, he used that word Master of Fate, so I'm very interested
Okay.
in sitting in.
All right. Is there anybody not attending the lecture? Tyler? Alcaeus?
I'm attending.
You're good? All right. Leicester?
Yeah.
Fomher?
For sure.
Regis?
Yes.
Duthryn? Yep.
Don't respond if you're going to the lecture.
Blink once for yes, blink twice for no. All right.
But the token doesn't blink.
All right. I'm assuming you guys are all gonna go towards, follow the directions that were given. Yeah, you go, to the hallway, walk down. You see a bunch of other students, also walking, through that, this set of double doors, and somebody, a woman, human female or whatever, in like light blue robes will sit there and open the door for you, for you all to walk in. I haven't seen any of you here.
We're friends of Jakob's.
Special guests.
Professor Farud, your friends.
Yes.
Oh, well, all right. Well, here you go. Yeah, all right. Okay. And then she'll kind of awkwardly kind of walk off, And over here, there's a bunch of rows. It's like some kind of auditorium or whatever. Not an auditorium, but big lecture hall. There's rows, probably like 15 rows of seats that kind of wrap around this really wide room that's probably 40, 50 feet across. And then at the bottom there's like a big stage and just a big flat wall, on the back. And you can see it's starting to fill up. There's probably a good 50, 60 students, I guess, in here, just kind of scattered throughout, and everybody's just, you can hear clamoring and people talking, and, but it's all, you can't pick anything out. It's just a bunch of, people just talking in general. And, you guys want to sit anywhere in particular, or you guys want to do anything?
How full is it? Or I should say, how full is the front row?
How full the front row? Well, let's say the first. I mean, you'll be able to squeeze in if you want. Somewhere in the front row.
Just go find a seat.
Yeah. All right, you can do that.
Leicester's in the back.
Okay.
Back.
Slides way in the back. Okay.
Yeah, and do what I do in real life and sit in the back so I don't block anybody from seeing over me.
Oh, mood.
You can do that.
Oh,
That makes sense.
I don't
I
have
always
that
just let
concern.
them suffer.
I have to sit up
real
front
life.
just so I can see.
Oh, the realization that all this time I was a tall person sitting in the very front of the class. Oh no. Oh no.
Fomher, anything special? You want to sit anywhere special?
You know what? So that Regis isn't sitting by himself, I'll go towards the front with him.
Okay.
Nerds.
Yeah, you can get it.
It's a lecture about genes. Come on, that's cool.
I don't know what that is, and I won't pretend to.
Don't let Regis rub his bottle.
I mean, or do.
And we've killed Landon. Leicester's still alive. We've killed Landon. Dude, or we killed Duthryn.
All right, a few minutes
They
go
died for
by.
me.
A few minutes go by, and like a hologram of a human female in a pink robe with pink hair and all kinds of stuff comes walking to the like out of the back wall, just through the back wall, and kind of stands in the middle of the little podium stage area, and everybody hears in their head in a soft, feminine voice. Professor Farud will be arriving shortly. Please get ready for class. Keep things quiet. Thank you. And then it will, this illusion or whatever, this hologram, transparent, will just walk back through the wall. All right, and you can see people, kind of opening up books, and they're setting up their little ink wells, in the corners of their desks, and they got their little quills, and up in the front, the two people in the front. Let me get perception checks from you guys. Regis? Jeremiah, you there? Okay. All right, Fomher. You notice a dwarf, wearing like brown robes, with like gold kind of like embroidery, and like the clothing seems to be like upper class, and it kind of stands out amongst like most of the people here. This person is definitely someone who comes from money or something like that. You can see like their inkwell, instead of like a little like porcelain pot or whatever everybody else has, this person has one that seems to be made out of like pure gold. And you can see them, they have like a couple of different quills, and they're lining them up like very meticulously, and this person's not sitting too far from you, maybe between you and them are like 4 or 5 students, but it's only maybe 15 feet away, but you notice this person or whatever setting everything up. And this dwarf seems probably kind of young for a dwarf, the beard, it's kind of long, but it's thin, it's like a little like wispy, like it's not growing in yet, like the bottom of the cheeks where the jowls are, it's like really sparse, and then it has like really thick underneath, it has like the nice neck beard going on, stuff like that, and it's wearing like a little like a round kind of hat, with like a little tassel that's kind of hanging off of it from the top, and they seem a little nervous, like they're very fidgety, and they keep on fixing stuff on their table. If a quill moves a little bit, they put it back, like very specific on how they do all that stuff.
Is this dwarf next to me or a few seats away?
It's a few. There's like 4 or 5 people between you and them, but they're like 15 feet away, but like in the front row.
Okay.
To your right side.
I just make note of the figure.
Okay, sure. And all right, yeah, a few minutes go by or whatever, and then everyone sees, like on the front, like this little stage, a podium kind of like rises up through the ground, and on the podium you can see like a lamp, a gravy pourer kind of, whatever, a pitcher, and it's on this pedestal, and it's all quiet, and it's like uncomfortable quiet. Like 3 minutes go by, 5 minutes go by. People just kind of like looking at each other, the class should have started by now. Then eventually a little bit of smoke starts pouring out the little nozzle, and it kind of cascades down the podium and kind of collects at the floor, and there's like a little swirling fog that kind of surrounds the podium, and Jakob appears, like he comes up from out of the glass, not the glass, the gas, and he's like, "Genies, may your wishes come true, and the fates be with you. I am Professor Jakob Farut. I will be talking to you about these fantabulous entities," and blah blah blah. He starts going into this big lecture, explaining different things. Let's get intelligence checks from everybody to see what kind of information you retain.
This will be great.
Is anybody taking notes or doing anything? Or does anybody?
I would be trying to.
Do you have like paper or books? Anything?
I am trying to listen and memorize in my head.
Yeah.
Oh.
Regis, you feel like rolling? Duthryn?
Yeah, I was. No.
Okay.
Let me see what's included in this one thing real quick.
Blaster and I are just goofing off in the back.
No, that's funny actually. Alcaeus, you seem really distracted.
I do have parchment, ink, and a quill because they're part of my navigator's tools.
Okay.
So I do have paper and pen.
Okay.
So I am trying to take notes.
Sure. All right. So let's go. Let me get an intelligence check with advantage from you.
Woohoo!
I'm not taking notes. I'm just enjoying the lecture,
Okay,
learning
alright.
about stuff.
All right. So Alcaeus, you're there, and you are just bored. This just seems like
Accurate.
there's just like yeah, whatever. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Leicester is like just fixated and like just leaning forward, and just like intently paying attention, and even to the point where like baby will wander off and steal a couple of different things and come back with Lyser not knowing. So actually Lyser, let's get a D4 real quick. Okay. Let me get 3 dexterity checks from baby, please. Or sleight of hand,
Baby.
if it makes a difference.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Just X should be. How many was it again?
3. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, so yeah. So, lecture wraps up. He's like, alright, thank you everybody for attending. If you have any quick questions, feel free to ask them. Otherwise, I will see you in the next class. And one person will, raise their hand, and he's like, yes. And then like, some of them's like, so is it really true that they can grant your wishes? And Jakob, he kind of laughs. He's like, yes, they can do that. But you must be careful because some of them, they take your word to the letter. And it depends on the type of relationship you have with whatever genie you have decided to deal with. And anything else? Yeah. No. Okay. All right. Well, great class, everyone. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye. And then, he'll grab the lantern off the pedestal and, kind of walk through a back door or something, or a door that, he walks through the wall. Actually, just walks through the wall. And that's it. And the students start gathering their shit and collecting their stuff, and they start slowly pouring out of this little lecture hall / auditorium.
How's the dwarf doing?
Let me get an insight or perception check, your choice. Okay. You see them like kind of frantically gathering their stuff, and it's like everything's cleared off the table, and you see them look into their bag, and then they look onto the table, and then they kind of look around the floor, and then they look back into the bag, and then they reach in, and then it's like they're looking for something.
I'll go over to the dwarf.
Oh,
Are you missing something, my friend?
yeah, it's one of my father's quills. It's gone. I know I had it a little while ago. I don't know where it went.
What does the quill look like?
Oh, it's a little
What
quill.
distinguishes it?
It's it's just a golden turkey quill. Nothing really special, but it's more sentimental than anything. Has to be here somewhere. And he continues like looking around the floor. He gets up. It's like he's checking his pockets. He's checking his purse. His little bag. He's checking the floor.
And you're certain you had it with you when you came into the lecture today?
Yeah, 100%. I carry it with me all the time. It's like a good luck charm. This isn't good.
Yep. I kind of walk away without saying. I was like, I hope you're able to find it, my friend. If I see anything like it, I'll try to find you. What's your name?
Me. Cregan.
Cregan.
Cregan Winstep.
Well, Cregan, my name's Fomher. If I do find it and I can't find you, I'll leave it with Charlie. But I'll keep an eye out for such a quill.
I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. And I'll go to shake your hand, Nice to meet you.
I shake it.
Nice to meet you. Firm, for a dwarf, the hands are a little soft. Or, softer than what you would imagine them to be. This person definitely is not so much of a smith. Or if they are some kind of smith or something, there's no sign of it. On their hands. No callus, no scars, nothing. I mean, they're pretty pristine. And, but yeah, I'd appreciate that. You can't miss it. Golden turkey quill. You can't miss it.
I scan the room for where Alcaeus and Leicester sat, assuming they sat in the back together.
Yeah. I mean, as the crowd starts kind of like dispersing a little bit, you'll very easily see them both, in the top row towards the back.
Is there a space next to Leicester, and how many feet away from me is it?
Is there a space next to Leicester?
Next to Leicester.
You want a misty step?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do
and
that.
not run into someone.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I will misty step next to Leicester.
Mm-hmm.
So Leicester, I just appear right next to you.
Yeah. What? Why?
I was trying to avoid the crowd that was trying to leave, and so I skipped over that.
All right.
Question, because I mean no offense when I say this, but I've experienced what I'm about to ask about. Did your friend, did the little one, do any wandering through the lecture?
Regis?
And perhaps no, your specific furry little friend that sometimes like to take things.
Pip.
No, baby.
Oh yes, baby. Yes.
Did baby happen to catch on to any new treasures in the lecture hall today?
I'm not sure. Leicester will look. Is baby sitting with him?
Yeah.
Look at baby and be like, "Do you have toys? Did you find presents?"
Let's do animal handling with advantage.
With advantage. Okay.
Okay. It will kind of like poke at your pouch.
So Leicester will not too obviously just open it up, but he'll just kind of peek in to see what new additions.
Let's do a sleight of hand check real quick to see if you can look in your pouch without drawing too much attention. Alright, yeah, you open your pouch and everyone hears like a little ding 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 and a golden quill falls right on the ground. And everyone starts hearing like tick 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 tick, and a little sphere, like a pale pink sphere kind of fell out like a marble. And it just went ding 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 ding, and it just rolled off down somewhere. Nobody knows where it is right now.
Not my pink sphere.
No, small, like a marble, maybe about half an inch in diameter.
I just sigh real quick and I lean down to pick up the quill.
Did you need to write something?
No, I'm going to return this to the owner and hope that I can keep them from knowing that your raccoon took it. Because it's very expensive.
For something that writes with ink? Why?
It's passed down from his family, but I'm going to go try to return it. I would also try to find whatever else it was that fell out of your pouch just now.
Baby, go get it.
I will casually walk back towards the front, hoping that the dwarf did not hear any of that.
Let me get perception from you. All right. You're looking around and you don't see the dwarf. And for baby, let me get. Is baby gonna go off after that little?
Yeah, retrieve whatever the
okay,
marble
yeah,
thing
yeah.
that went off.
The marble. Let me get. I guess let me get perception or investigation from baby.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. She's gonna spend some time, and she'll come back after like 5, 6, 7 minutes, and she don't know where it is.
Leicester will try and help if she comes back, I'm sure.
All right. Go looking around for this thing. How much time do you want to spend?
He told me to find it, so I just keep looking till I can find it.
All right.
Or until they.
You want to look anywhere in particular, or like you just gonna do a full scan of this room, or like what do you want?
The lecture hall's on a slant, right? So if
Yeah,
it was something round, then probably just look at the bottom of the slant to assume the marble.
Okay. All right. So you start
Rolled.
checking towards the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. So you're gonna do that. What's everybody else doing?
Waking up from my nap.
Regis, doing anything in particular?
No, just would have wandered my way back up. Not misty stepping, but
Right, okay. All right. For shits and giggles, Duthryn, you doing anything?
Did you see his Discord?
No, not on Discord right now.
Okay.
All right, no worries, we'll figure it out. Okay, Fomher, you want to do anything in particular while baby and Leicester are looking?
I will just say to a now waking up Alcaeus. Alcaeus, I'm going to be out at Jarly's desk. When Leicester is done looking for what he's looking for, come find me there. Everyone can find me there.
Alrighty.
And I will do what I said I was going to do and take the quill to Jarly's desk and leave with a note for Gregan. Yes.
Okay.
Unless I see him in the hall on the way there.
Okay. All right. 1 second. All right. So the people in the lecture hall still. All right. I know Leicester and baby are searching. What's everybody else doing?
I'm just gonna sit down with Alcaeus and watch the show that is baby and Leicester look for whatever they're looking for.
All right, cool. All right, Leicester, let me get a perception check from you with advantage as you and baby help each other. Okay, cool. Roll me 2d10. Okay.
Whoever fell? Or
Hello? What was that? Hello?
Hmm?
More broken noise.
All right, Fomher, let me get a quick perception check with disadvantage from you. Okay. Yeah, as you're walking through, it's just hard to find, where Gregan might have been or might be within this crowd of students that are kind of moving, only because he's a little shorter, even though his clothing is a little bit more fancy and whatnot, so you don't see him. So as you approach, the front desk with Jarly, all right, so we'll get to that in a second. All right,
Yep.
after 12 minutes, Baby will find the little pink, pale pink sphere.
Ah.
So she'll come and grab it and bring it to you.
There you go. There you go.
You love pink orbs. Do they remind you of my eyes? Oh, my sweet baby. Not punishing her at all, just giving her kisses and just not sure why he had to find this thing, so he just tucks it back in his knapsack.
All right, cool. Yeah, baby gives you some love and stuff like that. Rolls up on you, and then all right. So what are you guys doing? People inside after whatever. Oh, Regis, let me get a perception check from you.
Who?
Or, yeah, everybody or what?
No, Regis. Because you said you were watching. I just want to see if you see baby fire.
There you go.
Yeah, you'll notice. Yeah, you're not sure exactly what, but you did notice that baby handed something to Leicester.
Good for baby.
All right. All right. So what are you guys doing now in the room?
Fomher asked us to meet him at the front desk, so
Alright.
go there, then go have a meeting with Jakob.
All right, sounds cool. All right, and all right. So Fomher, you make it to the front. Charlie, she's talking with a couple of students. And says, like, "All right, you kids, go have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow. Try not to get into trouble." And then she'll see you coming up, to the desk, the front of the counter.
Charlie,
Yes, dear.
had a quick request from you, if you don't mind.
What's that?
Just left the professor's lecture, and I met a young dwarf fella named Gregan Winstep.
Ah, yes.
At the end, he was quite worried about he was missing a quill that he was sure he brought to the hall, but wasn't able to find. Said it was his father's quill and had some sentimental value to it.
Him and that quill. Yes, he's studying to be a scribe.
I see. Well, I was searching. While I was waiting for everyone to clear out, I was searching went to try to look around and find where it could have gone because he sounded like it was important to him.
Yeah.
And I was able to find it, but I lost sight of Gregan. So I was wondering if I could leave it with you and a little note, just so that you can make sure it gets back to him.
Yes, of course. I put it right into Lost and Found. He's still in here. I have not seen him come out, so he has to be in here, still.
I just jot down a little note that just says, to the effect of, hope you didn't worry too much about it. Much about the quill. If I don't see you down the road, best of luck with the scribe as a scribe, and tell him to relax a little more, and you'll fit in a little more with your lectures, and assign it and I'll sign Fomher Lodane, and just kind of wrap it around the quill, so that and tie it off a little bit, just so it can be there for him for him to read when he is able to come and find it.
All right, cool. Yeah. So she'll take it, and she just she secures it, underneath the counter in a box. It's very nice of you. He's going to appreciate that as well.
He seemed like a nice kid. He seemed a little uptight, a little nervous while he was in there.
There's a lot of
little worried
pressure,
about.
a lot of pressure on that one there. His family, they're pretty important people. Before the shift, he's the only one here from them that I know of anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of pressure on him. He's trying to help, get back to his family and focus on school. And but yeah, I'll definitely make sure that he gets it. Yes, I will.
Much appreciated. I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I told my friends that I would be here turning this into you, so I'm gonna wait for him before we go and seek the professor.
Oh, sure, not a problem. I mean, there's little benches all over the place. Make yourself at home, and yeah. So you relax for a little bit, and the rest of the group will start. You'll see them approach the counter, and that's where we will end tonight's session. Library session. So,
Wow.
yeah.
A lot
good game,
more
everyone.
heist than I expected.
Yeah, that was fun. A little bit of some shenanigans, taking place over here in the academy, which is always fun. Yeah, if you're out there and you stuck it through and you like what you're seeing, despite our technical difficulties, we'll get it all sorted out. I promise you. Go ahead and show us some love on Facebook, facebook.com/D20 Initiative. Come check us out on Twitter and YouTube and I guess whatever else is out there. All at the D20 Initiative. And if you want to show Landon some love and see some really awesome artwork, check them out on Twitter and Instagram at forevercafe_. Yeah, with that being said, is it Wednesday? Yeah, we'll catch you next week. Good night, people.
Good night.
Good night.